you could talk about, you could literally go on there and say the N-word 50,000, 11 motherfucking times, but heaven forbid you say scissor bang yang yang. We were just joking. It wasn't like we were actually,
Yeah.
we weren't
It
doing it. We
wasn't,
were
yeah.
talking about it.
Not even
All of a sudden,
serious.
oh my God,
And
you're
then
Look,
next thing you know,
gay.
just wham, just got
there
hit
is
with the
no
shit.
rhyme or reason to it. I was once on a live, just a random live from my own living room with my ex-wife who was over here, and we were talking about the differences or the merits between a bun or a side ponytail. And I got banned for sexual activity talking about hairstyles.
Oh, look, I got
Like,
banned one time
Are you
for
fucking
when
with me,
Superplex party when I hosted it. I got banned for talking about Nia Jax.
You gotta be fucking with me.
Yeah,
Are you
you remember when I got
serious?
banned? You remember when I got banned for that week?
Yes, yes, you did. You
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
every
that
year
was
on
because I
this
was talking about
app
Nia Jax.
and every year on TikTok, they come out June motherfucking first and like, happy pride. Let's share all the pride. Everybody loves pride. But yeah, you ban us and you silence us and you kick us offline.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So my whole thing is gonna be at this point, don't talk to me. Don't, because
Nope.
anything I say is gonna offend you, little fuck. Now all of a sudden that why people are a protected fucking species. We gotta talk really nice about them. How dare you say
Fucking
things that are in
Christ.
history? You can't do that. That's bad. Why are you talking about things
yeah,
that
no,
actually
see
happened? That's
that
bad.
said
It's so
no,
bad.
because that was so far, that was so long ago.
Oh my God, you were never a slave. Hey, bitch,
Like, why are you holding
I
on to
was a
that? It's so
sperm at one point.
why are you holding on to that? It's so long ago.
And then they tell trans people, I don't care what your pronouns are. I'm still seeing a man in a woman's dress. But let Gretchen clap back with Mjolnir, and all of a sudden, you came after me. I'm a protected species, the straight people.
Yes,
See,
Get the fuck out of my goddamn face with you
I'm
fucks.
invading the private spaces of women who don't feel safe around me, even though they can always tell, but never know when I'm in the fucking room. The only time anyone ever looks at me weird in a ladies' room is if I don't wash my hands. But since I always wash my hands, nobody ever fucking looks at me twice.
I'm I'm trying. You know what? We supposed to be doing this show because we're actually live on YouTube. How are you?
um,
Um,
Hi.
the problem is, and I'm gonna say it honestly, how in the fuck did we get here? Is it really because the Republicans don't have a fucking policy worth the fuck that all of a
They
sudden
have
the
to
bathroom has
distract.
to be the place where I'm gonna make my stand in the toilet. Make my stand in
They
the
have to
toilet.
distract, and the trans community is so small we don't have the power to really fight back.
Listen, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. I tell you right now, some shit would be said. There would be some shit said. I would absolutely 100% say some shit, because my whole thing is gonna be, hey man, unless your ass is gonna wipe my ass, what fucking difference does it make what I do in this goddamn bathroom?
Every
Like
other fucking
I know,
country
right?
has gender neutral bathrums.
it, and they also have
Yes.
bidets, but real men ain't gonna get on them because that's too much like gay.
No, that's gay.
That's
Like,
gay. How dare you? That's gay.
like
It doesn't make
please.
any sense. Like
No,
nobody.
that
Like
no,
come
there's
on, man.
nothing better than having a completely clean asshole. I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you that right
that's the
now.
gayest thing you could possibly do, buddy.
I'm telling you right
How
now,
dare you have a
I
clean
have a
ass?
bidet. My asshole has never been cleaner. I tell you that shit right now.
Let me tell you something.
So
I
look,
was surprised
I
by
don't
the
have to
shit.
worry about no itching or any kind of shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
No,
man.
no tire streaks or anything
No
like
No,
tire
that.
nope,
streaks, no
no
nothing.
streaks, no nothing like that.
Like
And honey, I buy expensive underwear. I ain't trying to ruin it now,
yeah,
So
like
I use a washcloth and I get up in that shit and I wash it.
with fucking
Literally speaking, I
streaks and
guess, but
shit. The fuck are you talking about? But like,
never.
I get it. I understand. This is when you don't have a political platform to sit on or stand on or anything. You got to go for bullshit like, you know what I mean? Culture war issues. My problem is the dumbass people that fall for the motherfuckers. Eh, wait a minute.
But
Hold
that's the
on.
real irony is that they are the sheep. Shepherd says, sheep does. That is what happens. That is the Republican Party. That is conservatives right now.
That's it. You know what? That sounds like a line out of Tikal from Method Man. That's what that sounds like. I came to bring the pain. Dogs lead, sheep reign. I'm like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I can see Method Man doing that. I can see Method Man flipping that shit. All right, but yes, this is TSWA, aka Talking Shit with Assholes, aka Plot
Formerly
Holes.
known as Plot Holes.
Formerly known as Plot Holes. And yeah, so let's all have a nice conversation about Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever, it being the second of the Black Panther films, directed by Ryan Coogler, starring Napita Nyong'o. Damn it, I had the list. Wait a minute. I know I had it. I just don't know what I did with it.
Denai Guerrero, Angela Bassett.
Yes, Angela. Listen, we
Letitia Wright.
We don't fuck around with Angela's name. We gotta
no,
say
we
it.
don't.
We gotta say it. We got to say it a different way. You know what I mean? It's Angela Bassett can always get it.
She's always playing a queen.
She can
too,
always. I want people to understand.
Wasn't she the queen? Wasn't she the queen of Zamunda?
No, that
was what's her face. Goddamn, can't think of her name. I forgot what her name is actually. But
I never saw the second one. I haven't seen the original in years. So I just remember no more goddamn jerky beef. No, that's Trading Places. See, I got my movies all fucked up now. I'm not talking about Coming to America,
Gretchen now fucked up 2 black films.
but Coming to America did have those
Jerky Beef wasn't even Coming to America. Jerky Beef was Trading Places.
Yeah, that was Trading Places. But Trading Places did have not Trading Places. Coming to America had a cameo from those 2 old users from Trading Places.
Winthorpe,
Trial Fast the Third.
The Dukes.
Yes, the Dukes.
Yes.
Winthorpe and Mortimer Duke.
Mortimer.
But, if anybody ever needs to know, that's where Winthorpe Trial Fast the Second came from. That's where he got his name.
Oh.
Look,
right.
Trivia. I'm just saying listen, Winthorpe Trial Fast will always be funny to me. And therefore, fuck it. It's gonna be funny forever, baby.
And if this trivia is about black movies, watch this white girl fail spectacularly.
Hold on, Gretchen.
Hang on, give me a second. I'll be right back. Let my dog inside. Hang on.
Okay, Gretchen has already started to say, yeah, it's not happening. Like I'm already gonna be fucked up. I don't know why the hell you people keep trying to act like it ain't. I'm fucked up. Like, leave me alone. You know what I mean? But so Letitia Wright plays Sherry. Angela Bassett. There's nothing else to be said. Angela Bassett. Fucking Angela Bassett plays Ramunda. Lupita Nyong'o as Nakia. Lupita Nyong'o, Academy Award winner. Angela Bassett, well, she is a winner now. She did get one of those honorary You Didn't Die Oscars. So, she got one of those. But she is an Academy Award winner. Lupita Nyong'o is an Academy Award winner. Tenoch Hutter. I'm trying.
And just to correct my previous mistake, it was Madge Sinclair who played the Queen in Coming to America, and she passed away in December of 1995.
Yes, she did. Very beautiful woman. I'm trying to pronounce Namor's name. Tenoch.
I have no idea how to pronounce it.
I can't. I'm not fucking.
Because I'm not gonna butcher it.
I can't do it. Great actor. Played the fuck
amazing
out
actor.
of Namor. He played the fuck out of Namor. Gotta give it up to them. He played the fuck out of motherfucking Namor. He did.
Yes.
He absolutely played the fuck out. Like, seriously, it's a rare sight to pull over, even rarer. What Killmonger did video games is irreversible. I've never seen a comb over waves in wild ever. Yes. Thank you, Grave. Thank you. Yes, that is absolutely true. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, bruh man had comb over waves. And that's something I've never seen. I've never seen it. But like, so it's directed by Ryan Coogler. Wasn't this Ryan Coogler's 4th film? Or am I tripping?
That's a
This
good
was his
question.
fourth
I'm not
film.
sure.
We shall consult the oracle.
Oh shit! The oracle in the house. The oracle in the house. We are here in the house. Oracle in the
Also
house.
known as Google, but hey.
You know what I meant.
But
Google
it's
Smoogle.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Creed, Creed 2, Creed 3, Fruitvale Station. Never heard of that one.
You have got to watch it.
And Judas and the Black Messiah. So that's what, six,
Yes, that's
seven?
6.
One,
Yeah.
two, three, four, five,
Or
six,
is
seven.
that him? Is
Seven,
that him
seven
directing or
films.
producing?
Oh, good question. I closed the oracle. I must resummon. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Director credits rather than. Okay, one, two, three, four, five.
What's his what? So
Or
I know
let me double.
Wakanda Forever and Black Panther. I know Creed, Fruitvale
Right.
Station. What was the fifth one? What
Oh,
was his fifth
no.
film? Like, was there a fifth?
Black Panther, Creed, Fruitvale Station, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. That only says 4. That's I'm trying to find the actual list. Is director.
Like that's it.
That can't be. That's not all of them.
It can't. Well, it might be because Ryan Coogler is young. Ryan Coogler is a really good director, and he might have only directed.
Yeah, he's still. I thought he was like still kind of fairly new to the scene.
So did I. Like Fruitvale Station was his first film. It was also the first time that he worked with Michael B. Jordan. So, like we were talking last week, Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan are the new Scorsese and De Niro, or Christopher Nolan and Michael Caine, that sort, which is kind of wild. Christopher Nolan has worked with Michael Caine on a lot of films. A lot.
So he's directed 8 films and has 4 upcoming.
Jesus.
This is from IMDb. So Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Creed,
Fruitvale Station.
From Rocky to Creed, that's like a documentary kind of thing.
Ah!
Fruitvale Station, The Sculptor, Big, and Locked.
Damn.
And this goes all the way back to 2009. So Locked was his first film as a director. And then coming up, he's got Wrong Answer, Scenes for Minors, an Untitled Project, and Eyes of Wakanda, which is the third, obviously, Black Panther film. So,
yeah,
all right, there we go.
Yep.
Always go to IMDb, I guess.
He's a very prolific young man. He's a very, very prolific young man, and this would make at the time it would have been his 4th film. All right, and it opens with the reenactment or the actment of the death of T'Challa. First off, before we go any further, we love and miss Chadwick Boseman. That
rest in peace, sir. Rest in peace.
When you realize how much this man did and the condition and situations he was doing it in, that is one of the I will never that will always be impressive to me.
And he was in what, 5 different
he was
Marvel films?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not to mention he played Thurgood Marshall. He played Jackie Robinson.
James Brown.
James Brown. His last movie, Ma Rainey's Big Bottom Boat, or whatever the fuck that was called, the one that's on Netflix. If you have not seen this, you will understand. If you've not seen it, you need to go see it. If you have seen it, you understand why so many fucking people are mad that fucking Anthony Hopkins walked away with the fucking Best Actor Oscar the year that was like Chadwick died shortly before this movie came out. It was his last fucking film.
Yeah.
And you could see the acting chops this man had. This is no Wakandan suit. This is no Black Panther powers. This is, I'm playing Thurgood Marshall. I'm playing Jackie Robinson. I'm playing James Brown. This is and the acting that man did, but they gave it to Anthony Hopkins.
Well, and I'm gonna throw this out
Fuck
there
that
and probably
motherfucker.
get some hate for it, but I'm not a huge fan of Anthony Hopkins. I don't think he's done anything extraordinary. I love the movie. I love Bram Stoker's Dracula by Francis Ford Coppola, but I
Yeah.
cannot stand Anthony Hopkins in that movie. Other than playing Hannibal in the original Silence of the Lambs, I really don't have any movies where I'll be like, he's just so great and not Anthony Hopkins.
Okay, what about the Wolfman?
Nah,
You didn't like him in the Wolfman?
nah.
You're heir to my
Um,
kingdom, Lawrence. You've
what
always
about
been heir to my. When
And
he turned into a
you're
wolf?
talking about the one with Benicio del Toro, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes?
no. I like
Benicio scared the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna
Benicio
front.
Oh
was
man,
amazing.
that was the
Listen,
one wolf transformation. I remember that shit scarred
Benicio
me.
scared the fuck out of me. I'm
That
not.
shit
Benicio
Listen,
was
that
I'm not going to
fantastic.
man, that
listen.
shit
Benicio
scarred
was
me.
fantastic. Anthony Hopkins was Anthony
Listen,
Hopkins.
Benicio scared the fuck out of me. That's all like. I like watching clips of that movie, but I will not sit through that movie again because Benicio scared the fuck out of me. That transformation in the medical office,
It's like
I'm going to
man,
kill you in the hall, and that motherfucker, and it all it took was that one little kick in his face. I was like, this is not gonna be good.
I said, oh
That's why
no.
I can't watch anything by Jordan Peele, despite my bestie telling me you have to watch all of his movies. They're fantastic. I don't do horror. I just don't. I can't. I cannot watch horror movies. I saw a 10-second clip of the first part of it, the remake, and I had nightmares for a week. Done. I'm out. See you later. Like some creepy librarian in the background behind his kid, like going, and like, nope,
Ladies,
nope, nope, I'm
ladies and
done.
gentlemen, we have found Gretchen's kryptonite. It's horror films.
But I will charge head first into a haunted asylum, mansion,
Which is
forest,
which don't
towards
make no
bears,
And the
sense.
thing
towards
is,
bears.
and this is
Bears
the same woman that goes mountain climbing.
for no reason whatsoever. Like nobody told you had to go. Like there was no
No
there was
reason.
no
There,
fucking
there, there is a
push
reason.
for
There
you
is
to
a
go
reason.
to a motherfucking mountain.
There is a reason.
No, it's not.
There is a reason. There is a
What reason?
reason.
What reason?
Because it's
What's
there.
what
You out your rabbit ass mind.
Because it's there.
you
You was out your goddamn mind.
To quote the late great John Muir, mountains are calling and I must go.
Fuck them mountains. I'm good.
I also
Mountains kiss my ass. I'm good.
at 32 out of 50 state high points, I have a very real possibility of being the first known trans woman to summit all 50.
Uh-huh. And it'd be just your luck on Summit 49. There's a fucking trans mountain line up there waiting for your ass.
Better that
it's
better
really,
that than
it's
better
really a
that than an
panther.
angry husband in somebody's bathroom.
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious.
Oh
my
man.
God.
But I'd
Oh
be the
my
one
God.
walking out and he wouldn't. He'd be
That
asleep in the back stall.
listen, if your ass get attacked by a trans mountain lion that's actually a Black Panther or a husband who's actually in a bathroom trying to get hook up with another dude,
Then I deserved it.
like,
Then I deserved
hold
it.
on, it'd be fucked up if you go into a bathroom and there's a guy waiting for a hookup with another dude, and you walk into the women's bathroom, you're like, why are these two motherfuckers here? And then, like, the guy thinks it's you, like, oh, or did you come here for some of this hot cock? And you go, man, if you can get the fuck away from me before I smack the shit out of you.
Thanks
That's
for
a
stopping
sto-
by.
That's
You
a
wanna
story
see-
for another day.
You want to see me do my best Jean-Claude Van Damme impression where I drop into a split and chop
Oh my God.
right up in it, right up
It'd
in
be,
it.
it'd be Gretchen. It'd be Into the Gretchen.
Into the Gretchen. I'm gonna pull a full Miyagi. I'm gonna be like, I'm about to go crane
Gretchen-
kick on that.
Gretchen-
I'm about to
Gretchen
go
don't
crane
got-
kick on.
I can picture like Trinity from the Matrix where she just jumps up
Oh
and
yeah.
just like stuck there just like
Yeah,
just
that-
for that split second.
I'm
That
doing,
split
I'm
second
going,
before
I'm
she-
going full crane kick on that sack.
Anyway, so but the way they
Now-
did the first
But I
part,
can say that that first 5 minutes I forgot all about it, and
I
the
started
second
crying.
that it hit, I immediately started bawling.
I started bawling. I was crying my ass off. And I'm a grown ass man, and I'm not ashamed to say it. My wife was crying. She was next to me going, "This is so sad." And I'm like, "It is, isn't it?"
I
Because
applaud Marvel for not recasting him though.
you know what?
Yeah.
Here's the thing about recasting T'Challa, okay? There's a way to do it, and Marvel has it in their hands, but one of the persons that could have been involved in it fumbled the ball. And that is motherfucking Jonathan Majors. they now have to recast Kang. You can
That's
have an
awful.
alternate version in a multiverse of T'Challa that's been
Yeah.
recast. It could be
I
Michael B.
mean,
Jordan as T'Challa.
yeah. I mean, who's to say that Michael B. Jordan could just come back and say like, no, and not even be T'Challa. He could come back as being in Unjobu, and then he just say he's in
Yeah,
his universe, he's King of Wakanda and he's Black Panther.
exactly.
Right.
Like
And
he gets to be
T'Challa in his
Ndaka.
world, in his universe, T'Challa is the Killmonger.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's a way to do it. Marvel, and that would preserve the acting that Chadwick Boseman did, and it would also allow Marvel to recast Black Panther without, just hey,
Yeah,
dead
without
Negro.
having
We'll
just
just put
like
another Negro there. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
without
hey,
just like shitting all over his legacy.
yeah, Ray Fisher's still not working. That's right. I said it. That's right. That's right. I said it.
Hey,
That's right. Ray Fisher. Hey,
Fuck you,
DC,
fuck you,
if y'all
Josh
ain't gonna
Whedon.
use him, if y'all ain't gonna use him,
Josh
fuck it.
Whedon screwed that guy's career.
You know what? Fuck.
oh, he screwed a lot of
We
people's
have to have
careers.
a segment of the show called "Fuck Josh Whedon." We have to. We have to have a segment of this movie, of this show called "Fuck Josh Whedon." Josh Whedon, and it has to be something crazy, like people wouldn't believe it, but it's still a reason to go, yeah, it probably is. Josh Whedon is the reason Dwayne Johnson thought he could take over the DCEU. Fuck Josh Whedon. Like, I'm down, like, you know what I mean? Like something, because Ray Fisher ain't working. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Ray Fisher could be T'Challa. That man can make it. He can do an accent. I know a whole lot of people gonna go, oh, you went from a brown, a lightly brown, a lightly, dark coffee, lightly creamed to a dark coffee, heavily creamed, Black Panther.
Why
Motherfucker, come
can't I
on.
remember his
Yeah.
name now? But what we talked about a show or two ago, Denzel's kid.
He's the one that they're looking at for Kang.
Yeah.
Are they?
He is the
Okay.
one.
Okay.
And I'm telling you right now, if they get we've talked about this. If John David Washington comes in as Kang the Conqueror, y'all will never, ever, ever remember who in the fuck what's his face,
Jonathan
what
Majors.
Jonathan Majors is.
Yeah.
Because it's
His
like having the newer version of Denzel as Kang. Oh, see,
I
look.
had
yeah.
never,
Let me
I had
let me
never
check. I
seen him.
guarantee. I
I'd
guarantee.
never
As a matter of
seen
fact,
him in a
hey, and the
movie
one
before.
and I don't know I don't know the actor's name, but the one in the M. Night Shyamalan old
Oh yes.
mid-sized sedan. He mid-sized sedan needs some work.
I'm telling you though, I had never seen John David Washington in a film until I saw Tenet. And that movie has two great things about it. One, it introduced me to him. He was amazing in that film. And it also gave Robert Pattinson an opportunity to really, really step away from Edward.
Yeah, but then he stepped
Yes.
right into Bruce Wayne. Like you know what? Can
He's a
we?
great Batman, but
And
he's
Hey,
not a good Bruce
I
Wayne.
can
no,
say
not a
what I
good Bruce
want to
Wayne.
because we're not on TikTok. Batman is an edge lord fucking character for white boys. There. What? Hold on. Let me make sure I didn't just get kicked off of YouTube. Hold on. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
yeah,
Wait a minute. I'm still
okay.
here.
We're
I'm
still
still
on Twitch.
alive, kids.
We're still on the Twitch. We're still on Twitch.
We're still on Twitch. Maybe it's just TikTok that likes them some Batman. One day, TSWA is going to go all the way there.
Then
They're
we're gonna
they're
go.
gonna hate it.
It might be
TikTok is gonna
here.
Then
hate it when
we're
my
gonna
TikTok.
go
Oh,
and
we're
we're gonna rip apart
when
oh,
my
we're gonna tear
Batman,
Batman's
and
ass up.
we're gonna
when my
joke and
mom
rip
is
apart
done
everything.
when my mom is done with the last details of my costume, TikTok is gonna hate me. Every white boy on TikTok's gonna hate me when I do my Bat Trans cosplay. They are gonna fucking hate it. I mean,
Yeah,
just wait. It's
Yeah.
coming. It's coming.
it's like we really, as a character,
Hot in here.
Batman's
Uh,
okay. Batman's okay.
as
He's
as a
Daredevil.
hero,
He's the Daredevil of DC. Why does this motherfucker get all the scary because I'm Batman? No, no, no. Because I'm gonna tell
yeah,
you something. The rest of the entire league, let's just go with the big seven. Let's just go with the big seven. Big seven. Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Green Lantern,
Martian
Flash,
Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter, Aquaman. Okay,
Right.
6 of
I,
these motherfuckers are extremely overpowered. Like they
I
do
still think
shit and the
Aquaman is
world,
stupid.
like the earth feels it. If Superman got up and had a heart on and jerked off and didn't hold back, his nut could take out a 747.
I still think Aquaman is
Yeah.
stupid. Aquaman
His
is stupid. I hate
his
that character so much.
no.
Oh
Again, hold
no.
on, wait. We're
Whoa,
not talking
hold
about
up,
the
hold
I hate
flying
up.
fish
Aquaman.
guy.
I hate
We're not talking about
Aquaman.
him. We're talking about the I can talk to sea animals and can go to the depths of the ocean that no one can reach, and my strength makes it I'm damn near invulnerable. That Aquaman, not I got flying fish on my feet, not that motherfucker. But
So
what I'm
no,
I
no,
will
no,
saying,
no, no. We're
never
not talking.
ever
No, not talking about that.
my
No, talking about the Aquaman that could summon a whole sea of whales and sharks and just create a tsunami and completely cover the earth in water.
do you
still
understand?
stupid.
There's
He's
a
still
You don't
comic book.
stupid.
understand the power that Aquaman truly has.
I
Yes,
just
there.
it's not about his power, but you have to understand I'm Gen X. My first experience or exposure to Aquaman was the green tights and the orange shirt from Super Friends. And
I
I will
know, I
always
I
know,
see
know,
him
I
that
know
I
way.
when
know. And
I will
again,
and doing all that,
always see him that way. And
and
he's still
that's the
and
stupid.
thing.
and using the fish as jet skis and
Yes,
riding on a
yes.
seahorse.
And they did that
Yeah,
on purpose because Super Friends was made for children who ate a lot of paint chips. That's Super Friend. Super
yeah.
Friends was completely put
Hey, hey,
together
hey, I
as,
prefer glue.
hey,
It
Thank you
was
very
it was
much.
all Super Friends
for
was put
kid.
together as just to sell toys.
Yes. Do you realize Super Friends was put together for
That's
kids
all it
who
was. It
fell?
was just to sell
I
toys.
Yeah,
I still
kids that
don't
fell
care
out of a
about Aquaman.
tree.
I don't like Momoa's version.
I
I just
you
don't
have
like
to you got to
Aquaman.
stick with the I'm gonna give you an example. There's a comic called Superman for Tomorrow. It's a storyline where Superman finally intervened in something and the repercussions because of it, right? And it's because he's dying, basically. And he intervened. Well, the rest of the league got a hold of his motherfucking ass. And they were like, hey man, do you understand you represent us? The fuck are you doing? And
I would
Superman's
just
like, I know
I would
there
I,
was a vanishing, and he wanted to get Lois back. And he's like, I know what I'm doing. And Batman was basically like, I'm glad you're doing this. But Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and fucking Martian Manhunter looked at Superman like, hey man, we might have to stop you, right? So Superman goes back to the Forces of Solitude, flies back, whatever, and he gets an alert, and it's Aquaman with a fucking Atlantean army. And the thing about it is, Aquaman can put them paws on Superman. He might not be able to kill him, but he can put them paws on him. Can you
Hey,
imagine him backed up by the goddamn entire fucking Atlantean Ocean army? What I'm saying is this. Wait a minute. Just 6 of the big 7 have more power than Batman has ever had in his wallet. Okay. Why in the fuck
yes.
does Batman get the fear factor shit that he does? Are you out of your fucking mind? Bruh, do you understand? You are Daredevil with a cape and a goddamn bank account. There, I said it, Edgelord boys. I don't give a
and
fuck.
I would still pay good money just to watch one time Spawn teleport inside Aquaman and rip his way out.
Shit, it's gonna be hard to do. It's gonna
That
be
would be
hard to
hard
do.
because you
How
got to
is it
look at it
hard?
like
Because
this. You got
because
to look at it
Spawn
like this.
Because
Spawn
there's
is
some
No,
beyond.
you got to
He's
think of it like
beyond.
this. He as fast as Aquaman can swim, he could
mm-hmm.
do in the depths of the ocean, and the ocean
I
at the
don't know.
very bottom,
Spawn might
it
not be
says
able to handle them depths.
no, at the depths of the ocean, the very bottom, it's like what,
He's dead.
18 million pounds
What
of
does it
pressure.
matter? He's dead.
I was just
I
saying,
mean, I'm just saying.
I
scientifically speaking,
You guys can talk
Aquaman,
scientifically all day long. I still think Aquaman is dumb. I don't like Aquaman. I've never
I
liked
know, and I
Aquaman.
get it.
all right,
I
that's fair
understand. I
enough, and that's
understand.
fair
Fair
enough.
enough. Ain't nobody saying you wrong. I'm just saying.
So
Okay,
we're not saying that your opinion is wrong.
no,
We're just
but
saying that hey,
It could be,
this
but I'm just not into him.
we're not
but
saying
Yes,
your
okay,
opinion is
too
wrong
far.
because your opinion is your opinion.
okay, but we all share the same opinion that the one motherfucker with no powers except fear factor and money gets the respect that he does on the Justice League. I understand peak physical condition, blah 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 blah. That's just like I don't like those fucking verses when somebody puts up Black Panther versus Batman, or Captain America versus Batman, or Daredevil versus Batman. I get it. Batman is a street level motherfucking superhero. I understand edgelords live vicariously through Bruce Wayne's dick, but can we stop with this shit, man? Like
Absolutely.
every time I see that Black Panther versus Batman, I don't even comment anymore. I'm going.
And it's like, I mean, come on. At this point, come on.
Well, here's a question I have. Okay, so if you go back and you look at the old Captain America is really the same thing. Yes, he has a super serum, but he's still just peak human
He's
level.
Batman with steroids.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be. He's still supposed to be within peak level. But then they had no problem kind of powering him up for the Avengers movies. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care how peak you are. You're not grabbing a helicopter and holding it with a rail.
Holding it. We gotta
No.
we gotta stop this. We give Batman and Iron Man way too much goddamn credit. Because without that suit, Iron Man is a grown ass, just a dude waiting to get his ass whooped.
He's an alcoholic.
He's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Who's waiting to get his ass whooped. He's the older millennial without the fucking suit. There, I said it.
Basically.
Yeah, older millennial doesn't have Tony Stark's charm.
Exactly. He really don't. He don't.
And that's not saying much.
He's got Tony Stark's motherfucking drunk beard, but we gotta stop doing this. We gotta stop. If you have no powers except what your mind can do, shut the fuck up. Don't. Black Panther, this is why I don't like the whole, oh my God, why can't we have a white Panther? You do. It's called Captain America. But Black Panther, he had superpowers. Yes, it's a heart-shaped herb that was made off of a fucking rock from space. Fucking Captain America got steroids. There, I don't give a fuck. Let's just, I'm ready.
He got some really good steroids.
So many different things about comics. The Incredible Hulk is what happens when the steroids get mixed with nuclear waste.
And some really good steroids.
Thor,
I don't know. It's not nuclear waste. It's space rays.
Space waste. Thor is what I imagine Jesus, a Christian conservative God to look like. A motherfucker with a hammer and a bad attitude. Black Widow would get her motherfucking ass whooped if the Avengers ever fought the Justice League. And it wouldn't even be Wonder Woman that would do it. The Flash would cut her throat and watch the bitch bleed out slowly.
The Wonder Twins would beat.
Why is Hawkeye?
Why?
Exactly.
That's a good.
Why?
Why
is Hawkeye?
Why is he?
Why is Hawkeye? I understand Green Arrow came after Hawkeye, but seriously, Stephen Amell and Jeremy Renner, you have no use anywhere near a team of a team. Like, if you don't get the fuck out of here, you run out of arrows, bitch. What you gonna do? Fight? What you gonna do? Fight? What if Darkseid Thanos came in? Like, Darkseid and Thanos come in on both sides of the world, and the only people you got is Hawkeye and fucking Green Arrow. Just get a planet up. Just, hey, don't mind fuck me until I go talk to my family, please.
Unless one of them get
2024
with a boxing glove arrow.
Yeah, the boxing glove arrow against Darkseid. If you don't sit down.
Welcome to 2024. The Earth is under attack by major super-powered aliens, and we've got Robin Hood
with a boxing glove.
Hold on, we got Robin Hood. We got Robin Hood and Robin Hood in purple
with a boxing glove.
With a boxing glove. That'll show them. If you don't get your American ingenuity punk ass on some fucking word before we can smack the shit at you, get the fuck. If I was Darkseid, I would look at Green Arrow and Hawkeye and go, why?
Like, really?
Why? Look at you and look at me. I'm 8 feet tall and my fucking eyes are glowing. You two got arrows. If you don't get the fuck away from me before I turn both of y'all into kindling, get the fuck out of my. Why is Hawkeye? Why is Hawkeye?
Don't lie, Thomas. You wouldn't even say that. You'd treat them like a mosquito on my arm.
Like, yeah, like you can smack. You can smack.
Darkseid,
both Darkseid and Thanos can smack Hawkeye and Green Arrow to another zip code.
Like, they would probably look at them like they were puppies. Like,
yeah,
isn't that cute?
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. You don't know Hawkeye's secret identity is Ronin. If you what? Just
you don't get the hell on.
Listen, Thanos is not using the Infinity Gauntlet on him. The gauntlet's on his left hand, right? He's taking his right hand and pin smacking the shit out of his ass. Bitch, if you don't get your ass to Newark, you in New York. You in New York City with a goddamn arrow. God. Now all of a sudden you in Jersey City. You don't get the fuck out of my face. Why is Hawkeye? Why? And Iron Man and Batman get the reputation that they do because they're dicks with money. I own it. Batman is on a team with an alien. 2 of them at least. 2 of them.
2 of them.
Yeah. One's a Martian, the other one's a Kryptonian from a planet that don't exist. And you got the nerve to be bucking up. What? Listen, if I was Superman, all I need is one time. Hey, Bruce, I'm gonna need you to take the bass out your voice. Do you have heat vision? Can you move planets with a sneeze? Then I'm gonna need you to set your bitch ass
That's
down.
The only reason that Batman still exists, because Superman wouldn't do that because of his moral code.
Exactly, because Superman don't want to snap
Superman
Bruce's ass like a bag of fucking Funyuns is the only reason that motherfucker's still walking around here with both legs. Like, Wonder Woman would whoop his ass.
Had to look and say, Bruce, you're at a 10. I need you at a 2.
I need you at a 2.
Like, you're at a 10. I need you at a 2.
Hold on. All the superpower people are going, okay, we need a plan. We need a plan. Brainiac and Darkseid are coming, so we need a plan. Batman's like, we take it straight to him. We ain't gonna do shit if you don't sit your funky ass down. The fuck you gonna do? Use the Batwing? Go over there in the corner till we need your ass to fight somebody on the corner. Sit your stupid ass down. That's why Bane broke his ass. Bane had steroids. And whooped Batman's ass. Batman had to go find somebody. He had to outsource his shit to to an immigrant.
It's like, the fuck you gonna do?
Batman beat Bane by outsourcing his fight. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I pissed off a bunch of Batman.
And we talked about this before. Yeah. I still think in the Batman animated series, one of my favorite all-time scenes is when Superman puts on the Bat cowl and beats the ever-living piss out of Bane.
Beat Bane's ass.
And he was holding back. Yeah. He was holding back because he could have turned Bane into jelly if he wanted to.
Yes. And again, I go back to Batman. Everybody, edgelord white boys, incel white boys, love them some Batman because they want to live vicariously through his dick. There. It's just as simple as that. You're not about to sit here and tell me that this motherfucker's, oh my God, we've got to be in fear of Batman. Bat D's.
I say all the time, I love the Arkham games because of the atmosphere of the game. It's very gothic. It's very dark. But there's always a plot device as to why Superman can't come flying in and end the fucking game in 2 seconds.
Thank you. Armor-piercing bullets, there's no more Batman. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Armor-piercing bullets, and I don't mean plot armor. I mean actual armor-piercing bullets. If one fucking criminal got really, really smart and riddled Batman's ass with some armor-piercing bullets, they'll be talking about that motherfucker in the past tense. There'll be some slow singing, flower bringing in Gotham.
There's even something in the game. There's even something in the game where like you can hear like random criminals talking when you're gliding over the city. And one of them actually says the only thing that could make this night worse is that freak from Metropolis flew in here. But plot device, he can't because something will happen.
The Arkham games would have been over in 5 minutes.
We have veered so far away from Wakanda forever.
No, we haven't because it goes back to this idea of the entirety of Black Panther existing and Black Panther being on the screen in the first place. Because a lot of edgelord white boys do not like that fact.
Pisses off the Batman fans. It does.
Yes, it literally the fuck does. When Chadwick Boseman was named as Black Panther and he showed up in Civil War and black folks was freaking out like, and then it was like he got his own solo movie, everybody lost their shit. Why? Because it's a black superhero.
Absolutely.
The only white person in there was Martin Freeman, who played Agent Ross. That was it. And so, no, he didn't need to lean. He's like, I am the king of Wakanda. I have a vibranium suit that reflects bullets, but I need the little white man to hit me. No, motherfucker, he didn't. No, he didn't. And edgelord white boys raised on Batman were like, well, the white man flew the plane. Did the white man fight Killmonger? Well, then shut the fuck up. Sit your silly ass down.
Besides, the only reason Killmonger he was there, the only reason...
Listen,
and the only reason he was there is just just so he could find a way so the United States could get vibranium.
Yes,
that was the only reason why he was there.
Either one of these films, because Shuri took the heart-shaped herb. Shuri put on the Black Panther costume. Shuri's the Black Panther. Agent Ross is still not fighting her either. Agent Ross would get his whole chest clawed out.
And I actually like the progression of the movie that she didn't even become the Black Panther until halfway through the film?
Not even like a little over. Like the film was almost
Yeah.
over by the time she put that
Right.
suit on.
Three
Yeah,
quarters
it
of
was
the
at the
film.
beginning
Yeah.
of the third
Yeah,
act.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the beginning of the third act, she finally embraced it, and it's like the
They didn't just
reason that
slap the suit on her and say, go be Black Panther. She
no,
had to earn it. She had to
she
earn it. She had to
fucking
work
fought
for it.
against it for most of the
Right.
movie. She's like,
Yeah,
no,
for the
I
whole
am not going to be the
Yep.
Black Panther.
well,
And her
see, for
mom
the
was
whole
like,
thing is that it was whole riddled in tradition and tradition that she didn't
she didn't want to
believe
be.
in or
Yeah,
follow or anything like that.
No.
yeah,
And
she's
so
part of
she was all more
science.
scientific,
Yeah,
scientific
she's
minded,
science.
where the
Mm-hmm.
whole ritual, even though the ritualistic part of it and everything like that, it had a scientific origin, but now
Mm-hmm.
it is shifted more into a tradition,
Yep.
religion, almost a religious type of thing.
Mm-hmm. And they hated that Namor was not a fucking spelt white guy. When
Oh my
Namor,
God,
when
because
Namor's ass jumped out of that goddamn water and had that thick ass Spanish accent, that white boys lost their mind. Fuck this
but
fucking
no,
movie,
Namor's supposed to be white. In the
dog.
comics, he's white.
You
Why
could
isn't he white? And
you
I'm
could
like,
you could hear you could
I'm thinking to myself, that was absolutely brilliant because, and it kind of ties into the real world is that we found that what the city of Atlantis, the sunken city of Atlantis,
yeah
is near Spain, so it would
yes
make sense
yes
that he would be Spanish.
it would be like
It would make sense.
do you understand? Them motherfuckers are like, it's Atlantis. Like, no, in the movie, it's Talocan. And I've been saying Atlantis is for the white people. Because there's a whole lot of white people in Aquaman, even though their king is fucking Samoan. Like,
Right.
listen,
It's like
I'm
it
gonna
only
tell you
makes
something. Y'all
sense.
can say y'all what y'all want to about DC and Marvel. You can say whatever the fuck you want to, but they know how to set them edgelord white boys the fuck off. Selena Kyle is black. Motherfucking Commissioner Gordon is black. Fucking Namor is Spanish, like thick Spanish. Like that motherfucker. And the white boys like, what's in it for me? Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah,
Go
that's
watch
fine.
Thor. That's your place. And then they
Well,
hated
that
when them
reminds
dog
me
was
of
black. They was like, oh my God,
that
them
reminds
dog's
me of a
not black.
conversation that I had with a friend of mine who had, after the first Black Panther movie came out, and they were like, I liked it. There's just a lot of like black themes in the movie I didn't understand. And I was like, because it's not for us, dumbass. It's not for us. Enjoy it for the superhero film that it is, but stop trying to read into it more than what's speaking to you because they're not
Exactly.
speaking to you.
It's not talking
Yeah.
to you. You mean to tell me all of a sudden now it matters that now accuracies in comic books matter? Some of you motherfuckers don't even read comics. The fuck what?
You got
And
an
it's been proven
alien.
more
You
than
got
once
an
whenever you
alien
try.
from another galaxy who just happens to be 6'4", 225 pounds, black hair, blue eyes, never lies. I mean, come on. All
And
the powers. You've
I
got
noticed
Superman.
we never heard from
And
the purple contingent about Thanos. We never heard from them. What is the purple people beliefs about Thanos? Was he a good representation of what purple people are like? Did we
they
didn't
get
hear from
really
we
upset.
need to speak to the purple people about the
Mhm.
representation of Thanos on screen, god damn it.
We get really upset when they take a fictional character like a mermaid and make her black, but nobody said anything about Gamora being green.
Like
Like what?
we didn't hear from
Oh,
Kermit the Frog. Did anybody hear from Kermit the Frog? Did anybody hear
no.
from Oscar the Grouch?
What about
Anybody?
Darkseid? Darkseid is gray.
Darkseid is gray. Where is the gray people? How do we know? Because the Darkseid in the comic books might not be that color gray.
The Greys are in Area 51.
Oh my God, the Greys are in Area 51. They are in Area 51 like a motherfucker. They're like,
They work in Area 51.
I know when Zack Snyder's Justice League was released, the gray people in Area 51 was like, that ain't even what we look like, dog.
It's
Like
like
I don't even like his dimensions. Why he look like rocks? I don't appreciate this, man. Get on my
probably they look at it
nerves.
and say, like, you know what, that's offensive.
That's really offensive. That's offensive to me as a great person in America. I'm sick of that.
I'm offended.
Like
And
they,
come on, you've all seen Dreamcatcher, right? Mr. Gray saved us.
he really did,
He
but
saved us.
he didn't look nothing like Darkseid.
No, he didn't.
I think Mr. Gray would have got his ass whooped fucking with Darkseid. That
Probably.
motherfucker would have got his whole ass whooped. Like shit. Mr. Gray's like, I'll save you. Get your stupid ass over
As long
there.
as he didn't sit on a toilet with Mr. Gray's nemesis in it.
Oh my, yeah. Hey, I think that alien would have went up Darkseid's ass and been like, can I come? Can I leave? I don't want to be in here.
That or Darkseid would have been a
What does
thousand times
Darkseid
worse.
eat? What the fuck does Darkseid eat?
What do any of them eat?
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Hey, there's gonna be a TSWA show called "What Do Supervillains Eat?" The Joker, I'm pretty sure that motherfucker just eats clownfish.
Now, Lex Luthor, I'm
Have you?
pretty sure he goes
He's
to
he's he's a,
five-star restaurants.
yeah, I can see him.
Oh yeah, he's
He's a beef tip guy.
medium
Oh,
rare
yeah.
steak,
Medium rare beef tips. That's
fresh
a Lex
lobster
Luthor.
Lobster, fresh
flown in
lobster,
from
you know.
Maine that morning. I mean, he's
Yeah.
What about Doctor Doom? What do you think he eats? Well, he has that mask, but
Oh, I think he's the same as almost
as
like
Lex
Lex
Luthor.
Luthor, you know,
Yeah,
where he
five
has
star
very
restaurant.
like
Yeah,
he
he
has a
likes
whole
his beef
spread,
bourguignon. Dark
like
side.
filet mignon, beef.
Joker
Yeah.
though. Joker though. Have you seen that TikTok video going around with that dude's like, I was this year's old when he starts eating that raw chicken, and like the hashtag started going around that said "not that white." That's a Joker. He's just eating raw chicken. I mean, just like, nah, give me some salmonella. Like,
We have,
Yeah.
you know what? We need a better merch store so we can start making these shits. Like consent is sexy. Not that hashtag, not that white. Oh, you know how many shirts we can sell with hashtag not that white?
not that white. I will charge you to a haunted forest, bro. You enjoy your raw chicken.
Like,
I'm out.
hey,
Yeah,
I'm
buddy.
not
out.
that white.
Enjoy
Not that white.
salmonella. I
Yeah.
hear he's hiring. Oh,
Yeah, we
but
can add that. We can add that on the updated creamy white fuckery.
yes.
Creamy
Updated
white
shirt.
Oh,
fuckery.
eating raw chicken. Oh, we got to update the creamy white fuckery index. We have to.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you look at the progression of Shuri in this movie, I think that is like the biggest story besides Namor. Namor is listen, the
So,
actor
look,
and the
Namor is
part is a fucking force of nature. Dude is really, 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 really good.
And he's
And
supposed to be back for Kang Dynasty too.
he should be. And
He
the thing
is. He's
about it
already
He
is,
listed in the
should, yeah.
credits. He's listed in the credits.
the thing about it is, much like Killmonger, you can understand exactly why Namor is the way he is. He's not really a villain. He's an actual sympathetic villain. You can understand why. I don't want y'all in my
Yeah.
backyard.
No,
Okay, so
he's
you found vibranium. The world, get the fuck out of my house. Like if you find vibranium in my backyard right now,
like
I don't
he's
want you back
absolutely
there digging it
relatable.
up.
Because I
Leave it
mean, shit.
alone.
Because you think about it like this: what would you do if somebody came up into your yard looking for shit?
Literally. And they go,
And
well,
I love the scene. God, what's the name? The the city. What's it called?
Talokan,
Talokan.
Talocon.
Talokan.
Okay, Marvel did a way better job. Atlantis and Justice League universe sucks.
Atlantis just sounds like Talokan for white people.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
but
serious.
you know
Atlantis
what? The
sounds like what would
Gungan, the
happen.
Gungan city in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace was better than the Atlantis from Justice League.
Yeah, like you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like you could
I mean,
Atlantis
you
is
could
what
put
happens when
a little bit of effort in it.
yeah,
but that whole
Atlantis is what
scene where
happens
he's
when you take
taking,
all the flavor out of Talokan. Like I'm gonna take all the spices and seasoning out of Talokan. Oh, it's Atlantis.
but when Namor takes Shuri down there, I'm like, I want to go there. The
Oh
scene
my!
made me want to go there. Like
Listen,
So
I
look,
want to go
I
I
have
sightseeing.
want to
been
tell you
wanting to
like
find
this.
a
All right,
way.
look, y'all. I put it like this: the very first time when Shuri went down there, the instant first thing that came into my thought was under the sea,
Oh,
under
stop
the
playing!
sea.
Stop
Darling
playing!
is better. Down where is wetter.
Don't do that!
Obviously,
Don't do that! Don't do that!
I did.
Don't do
That
that!
was the very
Don't
first
do
thing I
that!
thought.
Don't do that!
That was my first thing I saw.
Oh my God!
And then when they were then when he was showing her around and everything all through Talakai and everything showed her their son and he was like
Oh, he's. I like
that's it.
I like the fact that they called him
And
the
with that
Peda
the only song
Serpentor.
that came into mind was you want to kiss the girl.
See, I didn't think
Like
that my first.
that whole part of that whole Talokan scene was a Little Mermaid soundtrack for me.
Yeah, and even though it's unrelated and not technically underwater, I'm still reeling from the reveal of the Moana 2 movie. So like that's my favorite movie of like Disney movies.
Aren't they supposed to be making a live action with Dwayne Johnson?
I don't know,
I
but
I heard a rumor of that. I don't know if it's
I
true.
hope not,
the
because Dwayne
the
Johnson too
sequel's
busy smacking
animated.
white boys in the mouth as it is. I don't need to see him smacking another
No,
man
Ah,
first.
the
Yeah, he
sequel's
did smack the
Right.
shit
animated,
out of somebody.
like the first one, CGI. So
yeah,
But
he pimp
it
slapped him.
listen, I have been trying to find a way for members of the Villains Guild to do that fucking Talokan greeting. Like when we see each other, we just go, like, you know what I mean? Like we don't have to we don't have to, like, we pass by each other because we got some shit going on. It's like, you're in the guild. I know you're in the guild. I'm on the fucking news page. I know you. We just walk past each other going, like me and Gretchen will have a conversation later, but like when I first see Gretchen, I go, Gretchen. We're gonna think we trying to do a Hadouken though.
Hadouken.
Hadouken. I get down to Georgia and Ben comes up and go, hey Ben, what's going on, brother?
Hadouken.
Like, the fuck is wrong with, why do y'all keep doing that when y'all around each other? It's like, oh, it's a guild thing. Don't worry about it. But I already know people are gonna
Never
go,
compare
oh,
it to Street Fighter ever again, though, because of that one character that did that move that always sounded like he was going, "I'm jerking off."
oh,
Who was that? Can't
I
remember.
don't know. I don't know. I didn't even know that happened. Wait a minute.
It's
Do I
not
need
what
to
he's
do I
saying,
need to
but it's what it
replay the
sounds
Street
like.
Fighter game again so that I can hear a guy going, I'm jerking off? Do I need to hear this?
It's what it sounds
I
like.
have
I'm
the
telling you.
game. I have the fucking game.
When Rue or Ken do their uppercut, I always hear Ted Nugent. I don't know why.
I mean,
Much to my chagrin.
hold on, they
Much.
are punching the shit out of somebody. So
I mean, it
Hey,
kind of
you
fits.
punch somebody, he's punchable.
he is
Absolutely.
punchable, and he did shit on himself. So, but
I mean, it
now I
fits.
gotta find now I literally have to go play a fucking Street Fighter game so I can hear a guy go, I'm jerking off.
Wish I could remember which character it was.
I'm jerking off.
I don't know if it wasn't Guile, but
I
the fuck was it? I'm jerking off.
swear that sounds like that might be Bison. I can't.
It might be Bison.
I swear that sounds like Bison.
It might be
If
because
there's a
was
character, I
it was
swear for God, it
Raul
was the white
Julia
man.
that played Gomez in the Adam Sandler movies.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if he was
Last film was that piece of shit.
I don't know if he
Yes.
was actually gay, but I kind of honorarily pull him into our
Hey
community
man,
because I think he had a
listen,
little bit of color,
Raul, and
a
the
little bit
thing
of
about it
color to
is,
his personality.
yes, like, you know, I heard that Clark
Eh,
Gable was gay, which makes Vince McMahon's outfit look just like, you remember when he darkened his hair and got that mustache, and I said he looked like Clark Gable's shadow. Then I find out Clark Gable may or may not have been gay. I'm like, this is, and then when I heard all the shit about Vince McMahon, all this shit ran around in my head at the exact same time. Clark Gable might be gay. Vince McMahon's looking like Clark Gable's shadow.
Hey, look,
Vince
I'm gonna
McMahon
put
like
it like
shitting on
this.
people's heads. I was like, yo, man, there's too
Hey,
much
look,
going on. I'm overstimulated. Please
all
don't. I
that
don't want to
shit
play no
ran,
more.
all that shit ran down her head too.
Oh my God.
And I know you guys do your own wrestling show, but I mean, I was kind of surprised of all the sexual allegations that come out against people and how they fight back so hard about it.
Uh-huh.
Vince McMahon
Uh,
got some. He was just like, I resign
Hey, Vince was
and was
like,
gone. Like,
No,
whoa.
see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Vince wasn't going to resign. He was
no.
forced to resign.
Oh,
The
Yeah,
was
only
he?
until
Okay,
reason,
the
the
my
only
bad.
reason he
yeah, when the
resigned was
story
Okay.
first
because,
broke, yeah, when the story
yeah,
first broke
when the
was like
news
Vince was
broke and
like, I'm
everything
not
like
going
that,
anywhere. And
Okay,
because
then
so
it was like,
Jim
he's
said,
just another fucking predator then. Cool.
no,
yes,
because Slim
Cool.
Jim said, you know what?
we
Yeah,
out.
no,
Yeah.
we
When
can't
when
do this no
Slim
more
Jim
with
said,
you.
yeah,
When Slim Jim when Vince fucked up Slim Jim money, 30 minutes later,
that
he got
motherfucker
let
was gone.
30 minutes later, he said he was resigning.
Motherfucking Ari Emanuel walked in there and like, look, you shit on a woman's fucking head, and now we done lost Slim Jim. Bitch, get the fuck out this office. And
Hey,
he's
look
like,
at
oh look.
hey, he probably passed by his office and said, hey Vince, look here, real quick, you gotta pack your shit and go.
Gotta get the fuck.
You got to get the fuck out.
Like,
Bye
remember that
bye,
Chappelle?
Vince. Bye bye. But I gotta
Hey,
go potty. I'll be back in a minute.
all right. Remember that Chappelle skit, if you know, real conversations in the movies the Pretty
Uh-huh.
Woman one where the girl was talking about, and I did it, and it was like, okay,
Okay, you got to
you
get the
got to
fuck
get the
out.
fuck out. Vince was like, nah, man, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Like, no, you got to get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Slim
you
Jim
got to
ain't.
get the fuck
We
out.
don't have Slim Jim anymore, but we still got you, bitch. You got to leave. And Vince was like, I'll resign. Like it, but
Oh man. And so we
this is why
oh
it's talking shit
man,
with assholes, man. This is
bruh.
why it's talking shit with assholes, man. Like seriously, this
Cause
is exactly why it's
goddamn.
talking shit with assholes. This is why, because we don't leave. We will eventually get to the movie. Eventually. It's not right now. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking hilarious though.
Cause I
It's
mean, damn, man. And you hear about it, and I was listening to Cornette, and he was talking about, his time working with Vince, and it was like, that never happened around me. It's like, I don't know what the fuck this is. Maybe
yeah,
something
like
happened when he
what?
got older or
Wait a minute.
something, but now, god damn.
Like,
And
are
he was
you
like, what the
fucking for
fuck is
real right
this?
now? Did you really do that? The fuck was that?
Like, what the
Ew.
fuck?
But like it goes back to something we were talking about a little bit earlier when it comes to Wakanda Forever. This is the sort of shit that set these dudes off, man. The fact that
Yeah,
they're no longer centered. You
yeah, that's
know,
the thing. That's
you
the
can the
crazy
shit you
thing.
used to be able to get away with on Monday, you can't get away with on Friday afternoon because they didn't change the goddamn rules. You can't
Right.
like superheroes do not all have to be uh
They don't all have to be the whole righteous. I'm doing it because it's right. I'm doing it because of this. I'm doing it because of that, or some kind of magnanimous reason. It's like no. Sometimes they just do it because hell,
yeah. Like
that's the alternative is just worse than this. It's like they don't give two flying fucks whether or not one way or the other. It's just which way is not going to make them look like the least bit of an asshole.
yeah. Exactly. Because it's funny that we still have these conversations over and over when things have changed. Black Panther should have been expected. Did you fucking think we were just gonna keep getting white boy fucking superheroes?
Yeah,
Just
and
straight
and
white male superheroes.
and
You know?
just like with the Marvels, do you not think that wasn't going to happen with Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau, and Kamala Khan? You think that movie wasn't going to happen?
And
Come
you know
on,
what?
man.
I you know I
Like I mean, the white boy edgelords have had their characters throughout the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. They've had their characters,
they've
and
had
now
them. It,
and now this is the one time within the whole film and cinematic and media history is that
mhm.
the focus is now being shifted towards, us and
Yes.
and black women and
Mhm.
trans men and trans women and different creators like that. And
I
it's
watched
like
the
they
Marvels the other
can't
night.
handle it. They
Yeah,
can't
I
handle
watched the
it.
Marvels the other night. Me, the wife, watched the Marvels. Okay, was the writing fantastic? No. Was the
Uh,
villain fantastic? No, she was very one dimensional. But I don't understand the hate that it gets simply because it was a female led superhero movie. I mean,
I haven't seen it, but I could understand if
it was written
the
bad. Don't get me wrong. It was
if the
really
if the
the
acting was
Marvels was
bad,
written bad. It
like if
was.
it if the acting was like Denise Richards bad, if they all acted as bad as
Oh
her, or if the
God.
story was just like the horrible Justice League
Oh
first attempt movie in like the 90s,
yeah,
like the Roger Corman bullshit. Or
yeah.
the
Like
Roger Corman Fantastic Four. If it was something as bad as that, yeah, I could get it.
yeah, yeah.
But
But
just
it
simply because if you just hate it just simply because the whole main character doesn't look like you.
it's three women, a white woman, a black woman, and a Muslim woman. It's directed by a woman. If you dislike it because it was woman helmed and written, I think women wrote it. I don't even know. But if you
Like
dislike it simply
if you
because
don't
of
like
all
it
of that,
because of the
fuck you.
women, then fuck you. If you don't like it because if it was just a bad story or bad acting, okay, that's
And
fine.
that's the
Fair.
thing.
That's
It
fine.
did
That's
have some.
fair.
It did have some shitty writing. Not gonna sit in front. I'm not. I'm not. You can go and watch Marvels on Disney. It did have shitty writing, but that wasn't through any fault of the fucking actresses. I get it. Brie Larson is a lightning bolt for a lightning fucking rod for controversy because Brie Larson says what we want all fucking white women that reject the patriarchy to say. I'm not centering white male cock. I'm not. Sorry, I don't give a fuck. I'm a star in these films and I'm gonna amplify these voices. But no, I'm not about to sit here and go, oh my God, Chris Evans, can you save us? We really want you. No, bitch, I'm gonna save my goddamn self. I don't give a fuck. Like I give less than a flying fiddling fuck. If that's the
Yeah.
case, and that's why I said Brie Larson is a lightning rod for that. And I get it. I understand. A lot of people don't like. A lot of people don't like the brashness that Brie Larson has. I find it refreshing because there's a whole lot of white women that don't talk like that. There's a whole lot of white women that will not look the patriarchy in the face and say, suck my dick.
Honestly, I didn't. I liked it because I mean, it seems to me it's like this with the character like Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
How would you think that she was going to act? Hmm?
I,
How would you
That's the
think she would act?
problem, though,
I
that
mean,
white men hate these things. They hate
of course
women.
they do.
They hate
yes.
people of color. They hate gay people. Anybody who doesn't think, act, or look like them.
Which is funny to me because some of the loudest, angriest, punk ass voices about this are the same motherfucking ones that are getting screwed by the system that told them, hey, you're a white man in America, you're worth something in the first place. Like if white men would stop being white men and started being fucking humans, a lot of them would live longer and have better lives. But we can't get them to understand that. They went into Black Panther pissed. Well, they didn't even go into Black Panther pissed. They didn't even watch it. Didn't
They've
even
never
watch it.
watched it,
Dis-
and they're
No,
still
because the
mad
only
about
thing,
it.
no, the only thing they
Disrespected
were
the
just
work that
watching is
Ryan
just
Coogler
like,
did, that Michael B. Jordan did, that Chadwick Boseman did, that Angela Bassett did. Disrespected the whole fucking cast because the only white guy in it was not centralized. Oh, I'm sorry, Claw was in it, but his ass got
he got,
packed up early in the goddamn film because
Well,
he
and
yeah,
was.
that
And it's like diversity. This is why they are so angry at the words diversity, equity, and inclusion.
mhm.
Did you really fucking think we weren't going to get a trans superhero? Did There are trans people walking around you right now. Why in the fuck did they have to fucking live vicariously through the cock of a white man? Why? Why can't they have a trans woman fucking superhero? Why? Why?
They
Why
why
did
can't
on
not?
they
why
did
can't
on
she
the
have the
they did
same
on the
fucking
Supergirl show for a while there.
They did. She
Yes.
was there to the very end. And
Was she?
they were
I
like,
didn't know if it was still going or
CW's
not.
woke now. That's where I have a video I'm going to make, and it is about Bill Ackerman's stupid ass. Bill Ackerman is a billionaire who funded Cory Booker's fucking campaign, but now he's the one that helped oust uh um uh gay Dr. Gay at Harvard. He is the guy that did this. He's a billionaire, and it's Vivek Ramaswamy's stupid ass fucking fault in the first place because he came to him talking about some anti woke things that they can do in business. Here's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm gonna say this honestly, and you can laugh at it, you can get mad at it if you fucking want to. Old white men are dying. Who in the fuck are
Thank
you gonna get? Who in the fuck
thank
are
the
you going to get?
goddess.
Yeah, exactly. So who in the fuck are you going to actually get to work your fucking businesses, except for the fucking people you keep shitting on? They're not making Ivy League white men anymore. Even the Ivy League white men are stupid. So you're gonna run your business into the fucking ground because heaven forbid the boardroom looks a little bit like fucking America. Isn't that what Kevin McCarthy said? When I look at the Democrats, they look like America. When I look at my party, we look like the most exclusive old white country club. And that's the fucking problem. With movies like Wakanda Forever, with movies like Black Panther, with movies like the Marvels, with movies like anything. They have a fucking problem because they're no longer centered in the goddamn conversation. You can still go buy those goddamn comic books. If number one, if some of you bitches read comic books, we wouldn't even be sitting here in the first place. You motherfuckers would be a hell of a lot more educated in the fact that Stan Lee wanted a diverse, more than even DC. More than even DC, and I'll say that. More than DC, Stan Lee wanted his comics to reflect America. Like, oh, wait a minute. Why couldn't we have a black comic? I mean, a black superhero. Why is that such a bad thing?
Oh, exactly. What did
Like,
the X-Men represent? Every marginalized community in this country. You can put the label of any of them on there because that they're the same thing. They're
exactly.
marginalized. They're hunted. They're not trusted.
Yes.
Yes.
Every time
And-
you motherfuckers
and-
talk about Wolverine, please understand he's part of a marginalized community.
He's a mutant.
And if you love you
and-
some 5'6" Wolverine with a bunch of goddamn metal in his ass, you should love you some black folk. Because he's part of a marginalized community. He's a goddamn mutant, stupid.
But they don't think that he's just some gruff, powerful, strong guy with a bad attitude and claws. Just like they love the Punisher, but they don't realize the Punisher is the living embodiment of ACAB.
Literally.
Yes.
Literally,
A living
ACAB.
embodiment. The man would kill a cop if he was corrupt. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, that motherfucker would never, I'm pro police. No, he's not.
And he would sleep like a fucking baby after
Yes.
he did it.
If he found out there was a whole precinct full of corrupt cops, he would do everything in his fucking power to murder every motherfucker in there and then go home, have himself a turkey sandwich.
He would look at Batman outside GCPD and go, "What the fuck are you waiting for, man? Let's just blow the place
come
up.
on, let's
Let's raze it to the ground.
And
let's
that's
just
the
throw a
thing.
couple bombs in there and call it a
Just
night.
get it over
And
with.
we're
Like, what the
done.
fuck?
We can go get some sushi and we're
Yeah,
out. I mean,
Batman wants to do fucking experiment. Like, I'm gonna do some detective work to make sure they're
No,
all
well,
corrupt. The Punisher ain't got to hear
let's
but
look around it.
no, he's
Yeah,
like,
like,
I've got
make
three.
sure
I've got
that
3
it's-
bricks of C4. What do we need to detect?
Listen, all the
Look,
Punisher
I
got to
mean-
do is catch
Detect
one.
this. Beep.
Yeah,
Say, look, put
he would catch
C4
one
in there.
bad cop and go,
Everybody
"You're a bad
burn.
cop." He's like, the whole precinct's full of bad cops. Oh, word, for real? That's all I need to hear. Here,
That's all I
walk in
need.
here with all this
Shoot,
C4
shoot.
packed in your ass,
Boom.
have him walking slowly, and as soon as he get, Chief, what? Boom! Whole police precinct gone. Bye. See ya. Everybody dead.
There's
But-
120 bad cops in there, but Gordon's good. Okay.
Okay,
Ratio, fella.
and the
Ratio.
Fuck that got to do with the
That-
fucking price of
Ratio.
bologna?
Well,
One good for 120 bad. I don't see the
the
problem.
only thing I say is, hope he gets out in time.
Hey, you better send him a text.
Hey,
Gordon, leave the
tell him
building
to
now.
stay home. Tell him to
Don't
stay
even
home.
do
That
that
tell him
because
to
stay
stay
home
home
Gordon.
today.
Hey,
Don't say that
today is
because
not the
then
day to go to
Gordon
work.
would try to do something stupid like save all the cops or something like.
Say,
No,
Gordon,
no.
you need to
No,
call in sick today.
Exactly. If Frank Castle had a Commissioner Gordon in the world, he'd be like, "Hey, Commissioner, don't go to work today." What?
Yeah,
Don't go to work.
Call in sick.
Call in sick. Hey,
If the Punisher was smart, he'd set up a bat signal on a different building,
yes.
turn it on. Batman and Gordon would go be like, "What the hell's
What the
that?
fuck
Go
is
check
it?
it
What the
out."
hell?
Boom. Oh shit.
And then he walks out the alley behind GCPD like beep 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 beep.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom, gone.
Cops fried in a motherfucker all over the goddamn city. But that's the problem with, because we don't judge movies like Wakanda Forever on simply being a good movie, a bad movie, or what have you. We end up having to go through the culture war issues, and that's one of the problems with talking about this film in the first place, is the fact that it becomes a cultural lightning rod simply because it is a black superhero film. You know, and then you go, well, we don't call Thor a white superhero film. No, but you motherfuckers lost your mind when Idris Elba's, sexy meat
Heimdall,
ass was standing there with that goddamn sword.
Yeah,
Your
instead
eyes,
of
oh my God.
and then that's when everybody was all of a sudden a Thor comic expert. That
Oh,
that's not Heimdall. That's not how Heimdall's supposed to look. That's not Heimdall. Oh, now all of a
Yeah,
sudden you're a comic
motherfuckers was-
expert.
yeah, motherfuckers was running their dumb asses onto the internet trying to find, see, in the comics, Heimdall's a white guy. I'm like, have you ever picked up the comics? Well, actually, yeah.
Well,
And sit down.
Here's the
I
other
looked it
secret,
up.
though. Here's the other secret that we can't seem to get to their heads. Heimdall's not real. He's not real. He can be pink and blue if we want him to.
Boing!
Yeah.
I can't believe you made the little mermaid black. Mermaids aren't real.
You can make them orange with purple polka dots.
I can't
Oh
believe
my
you want to make a
God.
black Superman. Superman's not real.
Listen, listen. This is what a lot of comic book historians, a lot of people that deal with comic books have been trying to get motherfuckers to understand. You can make a character whatever the fuck you want. If I wanted, and this is the funny part, Steamboat Willie's a racist. Steamboat Willie used to be Mickey Mouse. So this fictional rat is part of the goddamn Ku Klux Klan. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. You know, like why is that?
Like, why is it?
That exact why? But it's like, well, we don't call Thor a white superhero. No. But you motherfucking Aryan assholes have been real angry about that shit, though, haven't you? God. Like
y'all you don't call him a white asshole, but I mean, you get kind of testy when something changes.
Oh, the testiness. Oh, the testiness, Lord. You to watch edgelord white boys lose their shit that a black woman is wearing the Black Panther outfit and they're mad that there's no White Panther that can counteract their ass is fucking hilarious. It is the funniest shit you will see on anything. When oh my God, what do you mean a White Panther? Why
I just
can't
remember this. I gotta tell you this. I gotta tell you this because a friend of mine, well, I wouldn't say friend, but I know
somebody
the dude.
You know.
Somebody I know, yeah.
A person.
So,
a person.
Yeah, he watched Wakanda forever, and he was like, man, and so of course naturally he's like, whether it's like horrible about what Chadwick Boseman, but he's like, man, I can't believe they made Shuri Black Panther now. It's like, have you not read the comics before?
Did you not read the comics?
He's like, well, no. In the comics, she becomes Black Panther in the comics.
Well, then tell me, then why are 50-year-old white dudes like, I can't believe they made the Little Mermaid black? When did you ever care about the Little Mermaid? You ain't watching it.
Yes,
they
only cared about
it. It was a cartoon. If they really, listen, if these edgelord white boys gave so much of a fuck about Ariel being depicted correctly, that bitch, doesn't somebody die and she loses her tongue or some fucking shit, and the bitch, like, her legs get cut off so she can get fish with something. The Brothers Grimm.
No, I mean the Brothers Grimm did that.
They didn't care.
That story was horrific.
Horrid. You want an accurate goddamn listen, edgelord boys. You want an accurate motherfucking Little Mermaid? Are you sure you want to go down that train? Because that bitch dies at the end or some shit. Hey, I think her man dies, she dies, somebody dies, or a leg gets cut off. There's some blood, okay? There's a lot of blood. A lot of blood. Just in case you ever want something.
Like, look, the whole
goddamn fish.
Like when she wishes and her legs magically get turned from fish fins to like, no.
That shit, no.
Like, she had to cut somebody's legs off and then cut her bottom half off, and then
yeah. So
kind of sew her legs on from there.
And see, that's the thing. They're mad at the original Disney movie. And I said this before, Disney double fucks you eventually. They will give you a cartoon. You'll love that cartoon. Oh my God, I love this cartoon. And then they'll come around and maybe about 15, 20 years later, they'll go, you know what? I ain't get all that money. Like, Disney's a pimp. Mm-hmm. Disney, like, get your little kid's ass out on the corner, bring me that Disney money. Like, I can see Mickey Mouse with rings on his fingers smacking the shit out of kids. I know you better bring me that money, bitch. Because Disney's a pimp. They gonna get that money. So you take your fucking little vagina spawn in droves to see the cartoon version of the Little Mermaid. And they're, oh my God, I love it. Ah! And then Disney will have one poor fucking comic strip writer making Ariel for the next 20 motherfucking years. He's never get a comic book made. He will never make another animated fucking film. He's just gonna be drawing Ariel. Ariel flying or whatever.
Minnie Mouse knows exactly how toxic Mickey is. That's why she ain't giving him no babies.
Look, bro, I just had a picture in my head.
or
I just
they'd
pictured in
have
my head,
hunters.
okay, Mickey Mouse with a huge fur coat on, rings all on his fingers with the hat and the feather.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Mickey Mouse dress up like Bishop Don Magic Wand. Yeah,
You
him.
goddamn
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Bishop Don
With
Magic
the
Wand.
and his money. He's like green
With
for
the
the money
vest,
and
with the
gold for
vest, with the huge
yeah, green for
with
the
the
money and
chain,
gold for the honeys.
with the chains with the
That's
dollar sign on it.
yeah.
Yes.
Green for the money and gold for the honeys.
They're
You know,
wearing
like
green
green
for
and
the money
gold.
and gold for the
Yeah,
honey.
like he's grabbing like Mickey Mouse is
Like
grabbing
with the
parents by the
chalice that has
throats.
him, like has him with diamonds encrusted on it.
Yeah, and he's got it's a 4-finger ring that just says Mickey
Yeah.
across it, and he's like, he grabs parents by the fucking throat and says, "You better buy those kids that fucking shit, bitch. Bitch, don't play with me. Where's my fucking money, bitch?" And the parents are going, "Okay, how much to take my children to go see the Little Mermaid?" And they just handing the money and handing the money, and then they handing some more, and now they digging in their kids' student loan, you know, the fund for a
The
kid's
student
college
loan, they're
education.
trying
So
to
this,
that
yeah, so this
just so they could
yeah, so this little 6-year-old can have an entire room filled with Ariel from the Little Mermaid, and the talking crab that should be the talking crab song. Give up the money, give up the money. Don't be silly. Give me that Billy, bitch. I beat you. Like you know what I'm saying? So so what? In 20 years after you make a Little Mermaid, Disney's like, you know, I don't get enough money for them hoes. Does Mickey Mouse have to choke a bitch? And then they'll go, we're gonna make a live action version of the film. The same one you 20 years ago that you could still buy, they're gonna make another fucking version. And guess what? It's live action. It's going, how do we piss these people off and make them buy more shit? And then you have Donald Duck over in the corner going, like I'm not trying to do Donald Duck's voice because I like my throat, but like he'll say some shit like make Ariel black. Oh yeah, that'll get the black people money. Fuck them. So they'll put a black girl in here singing as a fucking fish. Edgelord white boys lose their mind. Everybody else goes, we're gonna support it because we love diversity in our movies. And Disney's like, just give me the money, bitch. Mickey
Yeah, but
is sitting at he's sitting at every theater collecting the money. Like
there's no consistency.
Mickey don't wait for Disney's cut.
There's no
Mickey does not wait for
consistency.
Disney's cut.
There's no consistency with these white guys and their outrage, though, because they get mad that you make Little Mermaid black while they're celebrating capitalism. And then they go on videos where little girls who are people of color seeing themselves represented on TV are showing immense joy. And then they have to shut them down too.
Yes. So it literally what you end up with is a fucking Ouroboros, a fucking snake eating his own goddamn tail because Disney's gonna get your money. Do you understand that? Whatever the fuck put your dumb at, why the fuck do people think those Marvel films are so fucking successful? Because they will shove all these motherfucking movies. Listen, when we talk about unwanted dick pics, we mean that. Please don't take a picture of your shit between your legs and then send it to some woman that you barely talked to like over the past month. Don't do that.
Yeah, I could tell you this as I
Disney
can
made
attest
Marvel
as
unwanted dick pic.
yeah, as one
There, I said it.
as someone has one of my best friends is a woman, I can tell you like this. She will she will fucking clown you to the she will embarrass the fuck out of you.
Yes.
Ladies out there, if you're getting unsolicited pics, you save it and then send it to the next guy that sends you one.
Oh my God. Like
Yeah.
seriously.
Like quite honest, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna
Especially
put it
if
like
it's
this.
well worth it, if you know what I mean.
Like,
Honestly,
well,
I have
two
seen
two
I've seen
knuckles.
dick pics that I should never have seen because
Listen,
of
I
having
refuse to
having
look
a
at
woman as
anybody
a
but my
friend,
own.
at my best friend being a woman. I've seen I've seen dick pic that I should never have seen.
Mm-hmm.
And
Listen,
every time it's always been followed by her
yes.
fucking constantly clowning the motherfucker that sent it to her.
But that's the thing. Disney turned Marvel into an unwanted dick pic. Do you remember how many Marvel films we was getting per year?
Like
It was like,
maybe
oh shit, Jesus, it's here again. Like you're just minding
you
your
know
business,
you
scanning on YouTube. Unwanted MCU dick pic. What the fuck? Who is this character? What the fuck is it? And then they made an entire channel, which is just basically DisneyDickPics.com. That's what they should call it. That's what they fucking should call it. The fact that we had a show, we had movies with Thor and his brother Loki. Then his brother Loki got a show. We had Captain America in the Captain America movies. Then Captain America got a show. And Hawkeye got a show. Unwanted.
Motherfucking Hawkeye.
Get it out my face. I'm trying. Excuse me.
These
same
white boys, these
I
same white boys
that
that are
to see what time the Super Bowl is on. Please,
these same white boys who are putting on their swastikas and protesting outside Disney still rush home to watch The Mandalorian at 8.
Yeah.
And when Disney turned Star Wars into unwanted dick pics, that's when I kind of knew, okay, Disney is fucking with y'all. Give me the money, bitch. Disney
these people though, they're not genuine. I mean, they're
fuck no.
What was it? 8 years ago, they're like, we're never watching the NFL again because Colin Kaepernick kneels for the anthem. And then last week they're like, I can't stand the NFL. Taylor Swift is on it. Bitch, I thought you stopped watching 8 years ago. What's going on?
How you gonna watch?
How you even know?
Yeah, how are you fucking gonna watch some shit that you ain't supposed to be watching in the first fucking place? I thought you got over this.
She's just a money grubbing Jezebel. She's worth over $1 billion. Sit the fuck down.
Like, I'm dead ass. It's the most infuriating fucking thing on the planet that capitalism is making these motherfuckers act like they ain't got no goddamn sense. Capitalism is also the reason these motherfuckers are out here not making any fucking sense because they want shit catered to them. Disney is sitting back going, these hoes is not loyal. But you know what I mean? Like, the same motherfuckers, they will get mad that they will get mad as fuck that Disney has a Little Mermaid, a black Little Mermaid. But they won't get mad at the fact that the original Little Mermaid is on Disney Plus, which you can watch so that your kids can watch, which you will pay money for. And your kid will fucking pester you until you take them to see The Little Mermaid in the screen, which is also putting money in Disney's pocket. Bitches, I got you. Hey, I got you, bitches. Like, Goofy is over there count. Goofy is Mickey Mouse's enforcer when he comes to the money. Oh, you're gonna give up that money, bitch, or I'll smack shit at you. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, they act like
Goofy goes out there and smacks the shit out of parents to get that money out of their ass. Imagine,
they act like the original one is going to be completely erased now because of this new one. It's like,
oh my God, we can only have room in this multiverse for one Little Mermaid. You pay at least $5.99 a month for Disney. You get Hulu and ESPN.
It's like $12.99 now.
Yeah, $12.99 a month.
Yeah.
You get Hulu and you get ESPN. So basically, Disney is. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I didn't realize Disney was also in the lube business or lack of lube business. They just keep going, oh, just gonna put it in the tip. What's the tip? And then okay.
Okay, man.
Disney,
look,
I'll take no more.
Look, you don't make $1 billion without having some lube.
A little. They spit on it at least. And then raw, like, you know what I mean? So you're mad because Ariel is black. You're mad that Black Panther has black people in it. You're mad that the Marvels had 3 women in the head of it. You're going to be really, really mad when there's an actual fucking transgendered goddamn superhero like it was on the CW, which y'all call it woke. What we call it is capitalism, bitch. DC does it to us too. Bugs Bunny's out here, What's up, Doc? Bending us the fuck. Hey, Bugs.
I figured it out. All of these white boys are just mad. All these white boys are just mad because they're out here humping the leg of capitalism, and capitalism be like, stop before you get off. I don't want to stain on my pants.
Exactly. It's like,
yeah.
Hurry up and finish. Where's the money? Put the money on the dresser, bitch. Put it on the dresser.
It puts the money in the basket and walks away. It puts the money in the basket.
So you mean to tell me you can't watch Black Panther and Wakanda Forever because it doesn't center you, but you'll watch every other film in the same quote unquote universe that does center you, and you don't see the fact that the MCU is Disney's, it's Disney's superhero cock. Like, you're like, oh wow, I dodged. Hold on, I dodged that pubic hair. Wait a minute, I'm dancing in another.
Dude, the Asgardians could come down to Earth today and be like, we are challenging the representation of our people in your films, and conservatives would call them woke.
Oh my God, they would.
Oh, jeez.
You mean like we see it on TikTok. We see it on TikTok. Some of the some of the nastiest racists on TikTok right now also swear up and down they're Norse pagans. Like, excuse me? Wait a minute.
Okay.
Like that's some that's some shit that somebody would say that lives here and where I live at.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like that's that
you
and you look at them and say, hold up, what?
Norse paganism is a religion for white people.
Yeah, because there were never never any, people of color in the far north, which there were.
I can't wait for somebody to tell me that Raoism, like, I can't wait to tell somebody, hey, Raoism is a religion of melanated people because we
forget all of that. What we need to tell them is that, hey, when those first people moved up into the north before they became Norsemen, they were black.
Like,
and then they didn't get no sunlight and the color drained out of them.
Listen, but it's like they want, Norse paganism is a religion of white people. Okay, go ahead, have fun. Go ahead. I mean, we don't care at this point. We really don't. But you're gonna meet the wrong Norse pagan thinking that shit, and they're gonna beat Mjolnir out your ass. You like dead ass. Yeah. Like people are supposed to evolve. You're supposed to change. You're supposed to see something different and go, well, I've never thought about that before, but that sounds exactly like something I'd watch. Yeah, that really does.
Anytime,
like a Black Panther from a place called Wakanda that's in Africa. I've never really even studied Africa. Maybe I'll go look up some of the countries and see whether or not there could be an actual Wakanda. And you find out about Gambia, Mozambique. You find out about the Ivory Coast, Sierra Leone, and things. You're supposed to be fucking curious about the shit. You ain't supposed to, oh my God, it's what? Like, remember they talk about go woke, go broke, and it was like Disney went woke and they went broke.
No, they didn't.
How much did Disney make last year? How much did Disney make last year? Just a ballpark guess.
I couldn't guess, but I'll look.
I'm gonna say
probably a few $100 billion.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, just in the ballpark for shits and giggles, I'll say about 12 million. Billion. Excuse me, $12 billion last year. I guarantee to you they made more than that. But
they made $264 billion in the fourth quarter of 2023.
So
that's
that don't like
what
woke,
that's almost $1 trillion. That's almost $1 trillion. That's
almost $1 trillion fucking dollars. So all this,
it's like
if the numbers were the same each quarter.
Oh my
God! It's
like,
how is that going broke?
How's that going? How is that going broke?
How? I said the same thing about the NFL too, and they're like, we're not going to watch anyone. When Nick Adams here, I'm going to boycott the NFL. Yeah, their ratings are up 7% in 2023 over the previous year.
Can we just be?
Shut the fuck up, you guys. You're not boycotting anything. Kid Rock is drinking Bud Light again. All right, it doesn't work.
But your boycotts suck.
Your boycotts suck. Next time you
burn your boycotts suck.
Next time you burn your Nikes, can you please be standing in them when you do it at least?
Just give me the money.
And then here's the thing: why burn Nikes? Why buy Nikes to burn them?
That's what I said. If you're gonna buy something to burn it, just give me the money. Before, listen, I will put on a white man filter because I have a program on my computer that I can do that. I'll put on a white man filter, and I'll go, hello. My name is Derek. I won't even say Derek because that's too black. I'll say, my name is Chet. And I understand that you guys are trying to do a protest. Well, here's something that you should think about. Here here's my PayPal. As you can see, it is I'm White Chet at yahoo.com. Before you feel the need to go buy some Nikes and then burn them, why don't you just send me the money? That's right. And I will make sure that it goes to white causes.
I should tell him, hi, how are you? My name's Chet. Chet, you betcha.
Chet, Chet, you betcha.
My name's Chet, you betcha.
We have got to do a
We're
show
just not
on
telling
Undercover
them.
Brother.
You're just not telling them that it's a black cause to get money from
Fuck
white people,
no,
so
I
you
ain't
can
gonna.
have money
No,
Listen,
no.
the cause is
to
hey,
get white
We're
people's money.
donating to white causes.
listen,
We're getting white people's money. That's
yeah, we gonna get
and,
their money the old fashioned way. We just gonna
well,
fool them.
I don't have any, but hey, go get the rest of it.
Hold
That's
on.
all
No,
yours.
Hold
we're just
on.
gonna give them the same kind of explanation they give us. It's for white causes, and those causes are to help white people to help black people to do
Mhm,
get away
mhm.
from there to move so black people move over there so we can have our own so we don't have to bug white people.
Oh my
So
goodness. Listen. We could actually get white men to donate to the Trevor Project if we could get Gretchen to lean in as a white man. Like you could put a filter on that you have a white beard. You could. And
Yeah.
listen, if you make the video,
I've
give
not
it to
had
me. Hold on. If you make the video, save it, give it to me. I can actually fucking put a ponytail and have the filter where you have like a beard and shit, and you have your voice. Hello, my name Greg. Right now, as we speak, white men are being attacked all over America. And I have made up a fund that will help us in our causes against wokeness. Please donate money to SaveWhiteMen.com. Here is the PayPal.
Hey, if
And your
I haven't
dollars
had
will go.
electrolysis, I haven't had electrolysis. If I knew I didn't have to go anywhere for 3 weeks, I could grow a better beard than most white guys. So just
Shit. No. You got to put a filter on because that way they don't know it's real. And literally,
right,
yeah,
we
you
can
right.
got to
take
have the
all that
filter.
money and donate it to the Trevor Project. And then go, I don't remember donating to the Trevor Project. Yes, you did, bitch.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
Greg?
I'm gonna be like
Listen,
those
a
like
ponytail. All you gotta do is put a ponytail in, like one of them country ponytails. Have some jangly country guitar, like maybe Toby
oh
Keith behind you.
I'm gonna get my camo hockey hat, my camo Blue Jackets hat on, and
Oh my God, they would love you, and they would be donating money to the Trevor Project. And every time they do, you just put their email address in there and make sure people know that they thank you for donating your donation to the Trevor Project. You go,
I
Trevor sounds
actually
like a really good name.
Yeah,
I
Trevor's
and
a
just
actually
good
have a
name.
T-shirt.
and
Actually,
sign it off with Wakanda forever.
Brent, I'll be out in a
Wakananda.
minute. Okay,
You can't say Wakanda.
let's see.
You can't say Wakanda. You got to say Wakananda.
Wakanda forever.
Wisconsin forever. Wisconsin forever. Motherfucker. Wisconsin forever.
Wakanda forever.
Wisconsin forever, motherfucker. Like, literally, that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm not making it up. I'm gonna help these white boys out. I'm like, Wisconsin forever.
Well, and I'm gonna dig up my T-shirt too. When I was on one of my climbing trips, I bought a T-shirt that says Mountain Dude, but it's
Oh,
spelled out like the logo of Mountain Dew.
yes. Oh my God. You put and if you put on some mossy oak anything,
Mhm.
like mossy oak sunglasses or some mossy oak
Oh,
gloves. Oh my
I've got
God,
some
they're gonna get it.
Oh my God,
I've got
bro.
some flannels in my closet. I've got
That's what I'm
some
saying.
flannels.
The mossy oak. Oh my goodness, they're gonna
Yeah,
get
bro, I remember I went to a wedding where the guy had a mossy oak vest.
you.
And
Why?
the groomsman was had to wear mossy oak vests.
Don't it can't be
So
Carhartt though. It can't be Carhartt. They're still buying it. They're still wearing it, but they're boycotting.
Yeah, they're boycotting it by
and
buying
it's
it
like boycott
and
by
then
buying
cutting
it.
off the logos.
It's like
Give the money to me. Just stop playing
yeah,
with your mama. Just give me the goddamn money. Just
that's just giving
I
them the
will
money
find a
with extra
cause.
steps. It's
Yeah,
just giving them the
I
money
will
with
find a
extra.
worthy
That's all.
cause. Just give me the goddamn money. Just give me the motherfucking money. Give it to me. Stop playing. Give it to me. That way I can help you in your quest to do whatever the fuck it is that you want to do. Go woke, go broke, whatever. I'll even call it that. Go woke, go broke.com. Hold on. Get a there's a number of white members of the Villains Guild. We could get this shit going. I'm Ben down. Listen, Ben would be perfect for it.
I think Ben would be down for that.
Oh my God. Fucking Tiger Bomb would do it. Tiger Bomb would do it by accident. Like Tiger Bomb would do it on a dare. Hey, Tiger Bomb, Tiger Bomb, Tiger Bomb. I dare you to lean into the white supremacy and get donations.
Just saying, Thomas, that website is available.
Don't play with me, Lord. Don't play with me, boys. Don't Fuck with me, boys. This ain't my first rodeo. I listen. Some of you edgelord white boys, y'all gonna donate to some shit and fuck around and find out it's going to a black cause. I'm just like, yeah.
God damn.
They don't even like to donate to white causes though, because when I was in customer service still, I used to handle credit card disputes, and I cannot tell you how many of these white folk were getting screwed by the red campaign or whatever for Trump. They're like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to give $10, and next thing you know, like they're getting billed $50 a month for 2
Oh my
years, and they're like,
God.
what the hell is
Oh,
going on?
man.
But that goes back to what we were talking about when we were talking about Wakanda Forever.
You
That goes
got
back. These dumbasses they will boycott a movie that has an all-black cast as a superhero film. But they will donate $100 to Trump and
for
not see
his
the
legal
little
fees, for
itty,
his legal fees,
for his legal fees to stop the
Uh-huh.
steal. And they won't see that little itty bitty ass boxes at the bottom that says this is a reoccurring payment that's already checked.
Yep.
You have to fucking uncheck it. They
You have to
don't.
uncheck it.
Your dumb ass does.
Y'all
So you're
got
literally
grifted.
sitting there with this little itty bitty ass box with this little itty bitty ass writing because Trump is fucking smarter than you, and that's saying something. And it's
Y'all
like,
And
got
what
this is
makes
a
it even
grifted
more
reoccurring
because
thing.
you're
insidious?
fucking dumb.
You know, what makes it even more insidious is that he had written on it was only recurring for 1 month, but then it happened every week.
Every week. So these people, for
His
1 month,
campaign was bleeding refunds to people.
yes.
Bleeding refunds.
So for 1 month, you giving up $100 a week. Bitch, you were giving this man $400 when you thought you was giving him 100. Now your Social Security disability check is short, and Donald Trump is walking around waving your money, talking about how great he is and how great you are because he's great.
But I've got some new digital trading cards for you to take a look
oh my
at.
God, where I'm dressed up like I'm in the army, and I know for a fucking fact I got deferments for bone spurs.
Hey,
But oh my God, Wakanda Forever made you feel bad.
When does the guild get our own NFTs? Like all of us in superhero poses or something.
I personally, I have made some pictures on Wonder. I just don't know how to make NFTs because I'm gonna sell mine for cheap.
Somebody
I'm gonna sell mine for like
know
$5.
something.
I'm gonna
Somebody
sell my
know something.
non-fungible. Listen, my non-fungible tokens or whatever the fuck them things is $5. $5. $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $5. And if you buy enough of them, I can fix my truck and then I move to Georgia. $5. $5. $5.
Five is a great number because that'll be the number of fingers on the hand that says thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thank you.
Exactly.
If Trump could get motherfucker, like I really should.
I was
Listen,
if he could do it, I mean, damn, we could do it.
we could, why
not?
Why not? Why not? Why
50
not?
50 members, they'd have so much choice.
Oh my God. We could have a non-fungible token for every member in the goddamn guild. And we already know Dave the Viking would outsell all of us.
Yeah, oh,
motherfucker.
Sexy, delicious
bitch.
motherfucker.
Delicious son bitch. Like
that old
Dave,
sexy,
I'm gonna start calling him that Dave the delicious motherfucking Viking.
Can't compete with that shit.
I ain't trying to. I don't want to be in a room with that. Fuck out of here. And then Tiger Bomb moving trucks and shit.
Tiger's moving trucks. Just walk in, just look at you like,
I'm like in that. Listen, I'm like
ladies,
I drive a truck.
Ladies and gentlethems, I am just going to sit back and let the boys crush.
Oh my God. Bullshit. Bullshit, man.
No, you just that's a you see those two in the room. You walk in, you just go, son of a bitch. And just walk out.
You just walk
that's
around.
That's the thing you do is just say son of a bitch and walk out and just be mad.
Yeah, you walk around the whole day with the screw face.
It's like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. Shut up. Leave me alone.
Ain't nothing wrong. Get out of my face, man.
Go on.
Motherfucker, get out of my face. I'm play. Sick of you.
You know my damn nerves. Every time some motherfucker always ask me,
anytime, man.
I'm fucking fine. Don't I look fine, bitch?
Like, goddamn it. I had to put on a suit and shave. Dave does that shit with bad breath in the morning.
Like,
new meme, Angry and Thomas sitting at a table in a room that's on fire. Everything is fine.
Everything's fine.
It's all fine. Everything's fine.
Okay. It's great.
It's great.
It's perfect.
You know, it's okay. I mean, you know, we gotta compete.
That bad.
It's all right. Like, I get you.
It's not that bad.
Like,
it's not that bad.
What it is.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
But we live in a society now where black superheroes bother people so much for no other reason other than the fact that they exist. But I go back to what I was saying before. If you read the comics, this ain't new.
So
I
answer
have the
this
first
then.
Black Panther comic. I have Black Panther #1 and it's fucking graded. The
So
fuck?
so
And it's
answer
older than
this
some of the
then.
people complaining now.
When Spawn came out in like 95, 96, there was almost no pushback because the character of Al Simmons was black. Do you think
Because he
that's
was
because he
burnt.
was dead
He was dead
and
and burnt
scarred?
up, and he went to
That's
hell.
what I
Yeah.
thought.
That was
Dead,
like
burnt,
that's
went to
like an
hell.
edgelord fantasy. I wish they all burn
Oh
up
yeah,
and die and go to hell.
fair
Fucking
enough.
black
Oh
Fair
yeah,
enough.
people,
because I mean that was their
goddamn
thing.
black
It's like,
folks.
oh, well, this Negro over here, he died, burnt. What the hell?
He went all
That
the way to
sounds like a
hell.
perv. That sounds like a
Now he's an
perv
agent of
story.
now he's an agent of Satan.
Yep, that
Exactly.
that's what them. That's what they are. That's what they do.
Now, I can tell you this much. If Al Simmons had not died, let's say Al Simmons didn't die, but through some bullshit like I don't know, the same way Captain America got there, he got like the secret Satan syndrome or serum,
Oh,
and he
white boys
became
be
Spawn.
shitting their pants.
Yeah, he became Spawn, kept all of his looks. He just has
Mhm.
like this hell demon living inside of him. Oh no! Nah. And then you put Michael Jai White as that character, please. America,
Nah.
listen, America would have lost their shit.
Yeah,
America
man.
would have lost their motherfucking shit. They'd have lost their mind. Like, excuse me, excuse me, what? Wait a minute.
Right.
I thought they all lived in the hood. Al Simmons is a professional killer, like Jack Bauer and John Wick.
Yep.
Yeah, bitch.
Yep.
Like,
So,
I can't
yeah.
listen. The Black John Wick is gonna be a motherfucker. I can't wait. I cannot wait. A black man that fucking goes on a killing spree because somebody killed his wife's cat. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And this is a story that I have in my head. Check this out. A
All
black
right.
John Wick love interest is a trans white woman.
All right.
Lose their fucking minds.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Edgelord boys would lose their goddamn minds. You
No, that's
want to
I
talk
have.
about go woke, go broke? They would lose their motherfucking minds. That shit, they would have lost their shit. They lost their shit. A motherfucker with the abilities of John Wick. Abilities of John Wick. He's Jackson Wick, or
Well, just
Jackson
wait
Candle.
until if they ever get around to, there's been talk for years about rebooting Superman as a black guy. There's been talk about it.
And if
Look at
Michael,
Yeah,
how
there
look
was talk about doing a series,
look at how
series
they
on HBO
lost their
Max for it.
look how they lost their shit when Lois and Clark's son was gay,
oh,
Oh no, not gay. He was
fine.
bisexual, whatever. But
bi,
still,
and
Listen,
had a gay boyfriend.
he
let
was
me explain
That
kissing a
something to y'all.
shit.
boy
Oh
in
my
the comic
God.
books, and they crap their pants. They
Let me
crap their
explain something
pants.
to y'all. Let me explain something to y'all right now. Some of you motherfucking edgelord white boys right now are walking around here with some false sense of security. You think because Superman is white and Batman is white that you live in a really great world. If Michael B. Jordan becomes fucking Valzad,
Mm-hmm.
it's in hell. None. And don't let him be Balzad and Henry Cavill's Kal-El show up and they're friends.
Oh man, yeah.
You
Bruh.
edgelord boys are gonna be peeing on your balls forever. Y'all just
I'm
gonna be walking
still
around going,
It's
"I
like
can't win. Get on my
I'm
like
nerves."
still
they
mad
would
that
lose
they
their
just kind of just
shit.
I'm still mad that they just kind of dropped that whole thing. I mean, after we get a Wonder Woman cameo in the Flash, we get Superman cameo at the end of Black Adam. Like,
But that's Dwayne
Yeah.
Johnson's fault. That's Dwayne Johnson.
That was Dwayne Johnson because he's trying to make Black Adam into a hero, and which Black Adam is not.
And not to mention the fact he did not want to fight Shazam. Now, mind you, this is Dwayne Johnson not knowing a goddamn thing about comic books. Because
No, he
yes,
just wanted to make himself look good.
yes, at one point, Black Adam does fight Superman. But do you know why he ends up fighting Superman? Because Black Adam also fought Shazam, and Superman helped him because Black Adam was wearing their ass out like a good hat. If you don't know comics, this, again, I go back to, if you don't know comics, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Don't talk to us. Keep.
It's just,
I got over 5,000 comic books right now.
You walk into a comic book store and any hero there's 7 different titles where they're living a different life under different circumstances in each title. So everything happens in comic books. Don't be like, that's not how it really happened. Well, do you know which comic did it not happen? Which timeline, which storyline, which title?
And if you don't know, shut the fuck up. The fact that somebody got mad and angry because Shuri ended up being a Black Panther, you don't read the comics. Why are you talking? Like Angry should have played like Junior Soprano. Is there an echo? Who's talking to me? Who's talking to me? Who's talking to me? Is somebody who's talking to me?
No, well, I mean,
what the fuck? How do you not know?
See, my friend, he's an idiot. So I mean,
he's a goddamn idiot. Like,
so it was like, I was like, man, that's all I told him. I was like, dude, you do know she became Black Panther in the comics, right? I mean, so
that's just like they don't understand that there is a Black Superman. There's 2 of them, for fuck's sake. 2, uno, dos. Uno, dos. Two. And one is the president of the United States. His name is Calvin Ellis. Why, again, if you are mad about a Black Superman and I ask you how many comic books you have and you have less than 1, shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me. Like, this is the level of arrogance I have gotten to in my life. This is the level of arrogance I've gotten to. This part. Because I have been collecting comics since I was 13 years old. Am I a King and Queen Lion comic historian? No. Am I Peach comic historian? No. But I know enough. I have 5,000 of these motherfuckers sitting in my house right now. My wife is like, how are we gonna move these? Like, we're talking about moving, and we've gotten furniture. We talk about the furniture and what's going and this desk and that light and that light. But then she comes down and goes, no, what you gonna do with these? I'm gonna move them. In what?
Yeah, what? And your standard comic box holds what? About 250?
About 250.
About 250.
Like
250.
So understand, when I have to strategically figure out how I'm going to get all of my comics from one state to the other one, do not talk to me if you don't know there's a Black goddamn Superman. Like, at that point, you should just, like, you see me come into a room and you know that I have this many comic books, you shouldn't be allowed to talk to me. You shouldn't.
No.
It should be like Talokan. You just, and let me walk the fuck on and get my coffee or donut or piss or whatever. Don't come in. If I showed motherfuckers a picture of Valzad and they're like, who's that? That's Valzad. Well, what is Valzad?
Who's that?
He's Superman. No, he's not. Superman's white.
Superman is Clark Kent.
And then as soon as I show, like, I should have my DC dictionary and shit with me and then turn to the page and show it to them. And at that, they should just,
so many of them too.
Don't fucking talk to me.
After Superman died during the whole reign of the Superman series, there were 5, and oh my god, one of them was Black.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
He's like, well, wait a minute, are you talking about Steel? Yeah, Steel was Black.
Steel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So
he was Black.
Down,
oh my god.
And he became one of fucking Clark Kent's best goddamn friends. Like, again, if you don't know comics, do not talk to somebody who collects them or studies them or runs a comic book shop or has been on comic book panels or as fucking runs a booth in goddamn Comic-Con.
Just fucking reads them.
Or just reads them.
I was gonna say that. Especially don't fuck with somebody that rolls that comic up and shoves it in their back pocket.
Oh my god!
Don't fuck with that guy.
Don't fuck with that guy.
If a
motherfucker has a comic book that's rolled up in his back pocket, he literally knows everything about that entire comic book company.
If that motherfucker bust out and tells you some shit, believe it and walk the fuck. Like, oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Get on your hands and knees, kneel before Zod, and thank him.
And thank you.
For his wisdom.
Says that one random fact that about the actual company, not about the comic, not about the character, just the company itself, a weird
company.
random fact that is 100% true. You look at that motherfucker, you say, damn, I did not know that.
I did not know that. Like, I tell the story that Neil Adams told me at the Comic-Con a couple of years ago before he passed, and that story will stay. I didn't record it. There was a story between him and I. And the story he told me about the creation of John Stewart, the Green Lantern, will stay with me for as long as my ass is black and points to the ground and on this side of the dirt. I will never forget that fucking story. Never. So the idea of somebody trying to tell me, well, you know, John Stewart, he was a knockoff drink. The fuck he was. When Neil Adams was approached about the shit, the first thing he said is, no, I'm gonna make him black. And then the story was they wanted him to be named Abraham Washington or John Lincoln Kennedy or some shit like that because they always had black superheroes named after goddamn presidents and shit. He's like, no, he's gonna be named John Stewart. That's just some shit. And Neil Adams, like, whatever. And the fact that the ink that they had at the time was not dark enough for the fucking character.
That's why Batman. That's why Batman's suit, the original, is blue and gray because they couldn't print the black.
They could not print the fucking black. So it's like, if you don't know these things, these little nuanced things about fucking comic books, I don't care if you get mad at Wakanda forever. I don't give a fuck if you don't like Black Panther. Bitch, sit your silly ass down. Like, who are you? Why are you talking to us? Like, I'm dead ass. I think if you have more knowledge of something and like, I don't know why Dr. Anthony Fauci doesn't walk around with a fuck you bitch shirt on. Like, I get it. He's a virologist, but he's out here competing with Truck Stop Jim, who Googled some shit on his phone. He's like, I know more about virology than Dr. Anthony Fauci. If I was Fauci, I'd be walking around telling people to suck my dick. I would. I would be asking pertinent questions. I go, okay, so what RNA strand and DNA strand created this fucking virus right here? Oh, wait a minute. That's a little bit too much. Hold on. All right, give me the ribonucleic acid parts of this right here. You don't know? No. Then suck my dick. I'd be walking around talking about put the Fauci in your mouth. That's
I don't even go that. I don't even go that far.
We need to make him a shirt and say that. We really do.
I don't even go that far. It's when people
put that Fauci in your mouth.
Put this Fauci in your mouth.
When people come to me and say, you know, well, you have a mental illness because you're trans, motherfucker. I have an army of medical and mental health professionals that serve me. I'm going to defer to their professional opinion. You can go back to bitching on TikTok and playing with yourself. I didn't know. Cis is not a word. You made that up. All words are made up. Shut the fuck up and sit down. You can't even spell half of them.
That's what I'm saying. I need more arrogant goddamn trans people. I need more arrogant fucking virologists. I need more arrogant everybody, so that we can shame dumbness back to where the fuck it belongs, which is in a wholesome goddamn place. Like, I need fucking trans people to be like that. Oh, so my existence, it's against nature, right? What medical school did you?
Your profile picture is you holding a fish, and it's not even that impressive. Don't talk to me about mental health.
Like, dead ass. Like, well, it's a mental health disease. Oh, so wait a minute. So that means you are a psychiatrist and you can recommend medications, right? Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. You're a psychologist. A psychologist, and you actually talk about psychology behind mental illness, right? Ooh.
Wait a
minute, hold on. So that means you must
are
be
you
a doctor.
even a licensed social worker?
Yeah, like
oh no.
Wait a minute. So you're a doctor. So that means you actually do surgeries like replacement surgeries, things of that nature. No, I don't.
It can't be that
put
hard.
This in your mouth and stop talking to me.
You're a weirdo. You just want to cut it off. Actually, they don't. They take the tip off. They turn it inside out. They use the parts that they took off to turn it into all the other parts that you need, and they put it back together. Nothing is cast away except those two little guys that, you know,
nobody really needs.
That makes the swimmers.
I keep telling y'all, mine are
white people don't need them, and that's why the pro-life movement is a pro-white movement, because birth rates are down. Woo! They're afraid of immigration. They don't want. They're afraid of being treated the way they've treated people forever. They just want more white babies. That's why they're anti-abortion.
Exactly.
Like we got to have more babies.
Yeah.
They're going to outnumber us.
And
They're
I'm
going to
telling you
outnumber
right
us.
now, white men, some of y'all are making it really, really easy for your white women to turn to the dark side, if you know what I mean. We not only
If
have
the
cookies,
border was
we not only
actually
have cookies, we have foot-long cookie.
if the border was actually a wall with a door, I'm the bitch that walks by, looks around, unlocks it, opens it, and walks away.
What? Listen, nothing.
Come on in,
Nothing
come on in,
pisses.
hurry up,
Listen,
hurry up, get in
nothing.
here, get in here.
Nothing
As many
pisses
as we
off
can
an
get. Come
edgelord-
on, let's go.
Nothing pisses off an edgelord white boy more than seeing an interracial relationship that works.
Oh my
They
god.
hate. Oh, they hate
Bruh.
that. Oh my god, they hate that. They
Oh
hate.
man,
They
and
fucking
especially
hate it.
if they have kids.
Oh,
my god.
Like,
Yeah,
like
my
literally
daughter-
right now, there's a whole bunch of people that are rooting against the Kansas City Chiefs for 3 reasons. Number one, they're Brock Purdy fans, and Brock Purdy looks like every other average American white man.
Now be
Number
careful.
two-
I'm a lifelong 49er
I
fan.
know,
Be
not
careful.
you, not you, not you. Because
Why
you
is
are
everybody?
actually,
Why is
you are
every
actually,
guy? Why,
you like the sport. These
why is
motherfuckers
every
are
guy
just
with the
casual.
name? Why is every guy with the name Brock always up to some fuck shit?
It really, Brock
I'm
Purdy.
I'm waiting to find out he raped some girl behind a dumpster
Oh
with
my
3 of his
God.
friends,
If he
and then got
did,
away with it. And then got away with it.
like he finger fucked a sleeping fucking college co-ed with his pinky and whatever.
And all the school administrators were just like, just boys having fun.
Boys be boys.
The second reason is because Taylor Swift is fucking the tight end on the Kansas City Chiefs, and they hate Taylor Swift because how dare Taylor Swift tell white women to vote and tell other women to own their bodies. And the third and probably the most important fucking reason, Patrick Mahomes is biracial. Y'all didn't like him. You still don't like him. The rating.
I don't have a problem with him. He's a good looking guy. He's a good looking guy.
He is a very and one of the nicest human beings on earth. But they didn't like Kaepernick. And Kaepernick was fucking biracial. They tried everything in their power. Kaepernick couldn't even throw the ball down 50 feet. Well, here comes Patrick Mahomes. He's been
No, but he had an
afro.
He had an afro that made your mama's mouth water. So
yes,
shut up and sit down.
Your mother saw that goddamn Kaepernick afro and was like, "I'd risk it all. I'd risk." Todd, I love you I love you to death, Todd. Todd, I love you.
No.
But
it
that
started off.
goddamn Colin is sexy than a motherfucker.
It started out like this.
He's old as F now.
That's all you hear.
He's old as F now, but my favorite football player, old Sticky Hands himself.
Ooh, Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Jerry Rice was wetting some white women's panties. I'm not bullshitting. And he's the nicest human being. Nicest human being on earth.
And it all starts with this.
Even if he was rubbing a little gooey stuff on his hands to make that ball stick a little better.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a little bit.
But Patrick Mahomes is Colin Kaepernick 2.0, except he wins. He fucking wins. Everything they hated about Colin Kaepernick, they really can't stand about goddamn Patrick Mahomes.
I actually think there was something more behind. There was something more behind the scenes with Kaepernick because he had talent.
Yes,
he could have gone somewhere, which is a shame because when he was let go by San Francisco, somebody should have picked him up. But they didn't want the heat from all of the controversy.
No, and which is kind of fucked up because guess what? Guess who also said Black Lives Matter? Patrick Mahomes.
I'm gonna get real
Patrick
controversial
Mahomes
right
got
now.
Rings. He doesn't have a ring.
I'm gonna get real controversial right now. The Star Spangled Banner sucks.
It really does.
It's a stupid song, and I'd kneel for it too. All you white boys can just get bent.
It's not a good
It's not a good song. It's out of key. I can't
it's
ever.
It's America's special song, and I'd
say like how Roy Wood Jr. says that the beat is whack.
It really is.
The beat is whack.
Like
it
doesn't
rhyme.
Write for shit. Like he really couldn't write for shit. Francis Scott Key could not.
If the Star Spangled Banner was written today, it'd be written between Vanilla Ice and Kid Rock. They'd be the authors today.
God damn. That is so fucking true.
It is so fucking true.
God,
it's like,
yeah, that's so fucking true.
What's that Tom McDonald and that other dude, the flag song?
Oh,
Oh my god.
proud to be an American.
Oh my
No,
god.
I stand for
Oh,
the
that.
flag. The rap song on top of
That
the
guy.
tank.
American
The
flag
ta-
with this shit on it. And
yeah, one of
I'm
them's
not
the
talking to her.
Canadian. One of them's the Canadian failed inductee into MS-13 with all the face tattoos and
Yeah.
stuff, and
Yeah.
his braids.
Tom
And
McDonald would not be shit if right-wing racists did not buy his fucking music.
I
If
can't wait till
if
Tom McDonald's
right-wing
braids
dickheads
fall
were not
out
buying
because
that
you
motherfucker's music by the tens, because he ain't buying it by the hundreds.
white people stop braiding your hair like that, it's going to fall out. We're
Don't tell him
hoping
that.
for Tom
Don't tell him
McDonald.
that. Don't tell him that. Nope, nope, nope. Don't tell him.
No,
Don't
no.
tell him.
Let
Let
him
him
keep
find
braiding.
out. Let him find out.
Let
Let him
him.
find
Let
out.
him.
I'm sorry.
Keep doing it.
Where are
Let him
your
find out the old-fashioned
braids?
way.
Where
Let
are
him
your
find-
braids? Where are your
Let him
braids?
keep doing it.
Let him keep doing
And
it.
I'm not talking about like regular dreads. Like if you got stuck on an island and couldn't brush your hair as a white person,
Yeah,
like Tom Hanks in the
Mhm.
movie Castaway, he had what would really happen to white people's hair
exactly.
if you couldn't brush it. It's just
It really.
it'd be a
He did.
big
Yeah.
knotted mess. It'd be a bird nest. There's probably Tweety birds living in there, just like just like
Wait a minute. Did you just say that man had a nest in his head?
had a nest in his hair. He got picked up by that boat when he made that raft, and they were like, "Hey, you know what? You got some there's some eggs in there, and we kept the birds when they hatched. Did you want to keep them, or should we set them free? I mean,
Kitchen eggs in his fucking.
we think they were robins because they had a lovely light blue color, or maybe some kind of like Caribbean seagull. You also had crabs in your pants, but we're not talking about the STD.
Good Lord.
Those crabs Jamaican were they under the sea?
Oh my God.
Under the sea.
Oh my God. All right. Look, we gonna end this. If you have not seen Wakanda Forever, please go watch it. It's a great film.
Yep.
And it's an emotional roller coaster. You will,
It
you will
is.
cry.
It
You will love it.
And it's
The
one of the
action is
best-
great.
Yeah, it's one of the best ways to honor Chadwick Boseman that I saw. And like I said, the fact that that man did not win that fucking Oscar and Anthony Hopkins punk ass did for some shit that I have never watched. I ain't never watched. I don't know what the fuck. Like, I have no idea. But one thing I will say about that in regards to both Wakanda Forever and Chadwick Boseman, that man's body of work will always live on. And the fact that the Academy saw fit to give a dried up old white man an Oscar over such an immense talent that we lost, which would have really given, the Academy could have literally, hey guys, we're just gonna give him this one. We're gonna give him this one. He's gone. He left a huge impact in such a very short amount of time. God damn it, we're gonna let him have this one. We're gonna let him have this one. But the fucking Academy was like, nah, Anthony Hopkins is great actor. I could see if Chadwick Boseman was competing against Daniel Day-Lewis, who only comes off of that mountain to pick up his Oscar and leave. Like he comes off of Mount Lewis, Day-Lewis. They send him scripts via Raven from Winterfell, and it's like, this looks like a great film. I'll think I'll be in it. And then he comes down off the mountain. He has like a Tesla that kind of floats as long as we can't see it. And then when it actually hits the road, it starts driving. You go, wow, Daniel, did you drive yourself down there? Yes, I drove myself down there. Now I'm going to be here to film the movie, promote the movie, go overseas to promote the movie, collect my Oscar nomination, collect my Oscar, and I'm going back up this hill, right? You know that's
and you won't see me again until
You
I
won't
do
see
my
me again.
seventh. Until I do my
you won't
seventh
see me
movie
again.
because he's done what 7, 8, 9 movies,
Like 9 movies,
and won an award for every
He's-
fucking one of them.
That's what I'm saying. He's
Say,
got
once
a
I-
nomination or a fucking award for every goddamn. Like seriously,
And once I have
Daniel
completed my
Day-Lewis-
obligations, I shall retreat to my
He is a
mountain where I
fantastic
shoot.
actor.
I'm telling
Well,
you
you
right
shall
now.
not see me
Fantastic
for
actor.
7 moons.
Everybody always talks about, well, certain actors don't do superhero films. If Daniel Day-Lewis did a superhero film, it would win all the Oscars. It would.
Would win an Oscar.
It would.
Yes, it
Yeah.
would.
It would. I'm dead ass. I'm not playing. It would.
He
Like
could be in
Daniel
it. He could be
Daniel
in a.
Day-Lewis has the thickest British accent known to man, and he gets a fucking script from Winterfell from this raven, and then he feeds a raven and sits there because he has to send his yes or no. We can't call him. So he reads it, and it's like, oh, I'll get to play a southern racist redneck who has a change of heart after my son is killed and a black man almost saved him. Okay. And then he puts a little note, I'm in. This is how much money I want. He wraps it around the raven's foot. Raven goes. And then he's like, okay, honey, I want you and the children to stay here on Mountain Day Lewis. And I'll be back after I've collected my Oscar. I'm going to be going about 6 months, maybe to a year. And the wife goes, okay, honey, I love you so much. And he's like, I love you too. Goodbye,
Me and the children are
Lewis
going to go. Me and the children are going to go Scrooge McDuck into our swimming pool full of money.
Exactly. He's like, thank you. I'll see you later, Daniela and Daniel Day-Lewis Jr. I love you both. I love you both immensely. He gets in his fucking Tesla, which floats. I'm trying to tell you, he's the only one that got that Tesla.
It's
the
a hovercraft.
Tesla that actually has like little motors, like little magnets, like remember
it's a hovercraft.
Remember
Absolutely.
the movie? Remember the ships in the Matrix, how they moved around? He has a Tesla that does that, and it goes all the way down because Day-Lewis Mountain is a big ass mountain, and there's a really high up. They're up there where the air is really crisp and clear.
It's got a better wall around it.
Yeah,
it's got a better wall around it at the bottom than Trump could ever build.
Yeah. So he gets down there. He finally puts the Tesla and it actually hits the road. That's why the tires are still new, even though the Tesla is like 20 years old. And then he opens the gate and he goes, he drives straight to Hollywood. And he comes in and he drives. I'm like, wow, Day-Lewis, did you fly?
That's when the highway patrol pushes the Daniel Day-Lewis button and all traffic is diverted, so he can just drive right there.
As soon as he accepts the movie, one of the things in the contract is, okay, we have to, he's going to be driving up I-70 towards California. So, yeah,
his GPS is like, this is how long it takes to get to Hollywood. Traffic is non-existent
because the fucking the goddamn movie company has to make sure
all
the traffic is away from him because Day-Lewis doesn't deal with the cars.
Mr. Day-Lewis, you have approximately 5 minutes until you get to studio.
That motherfucker is king of the deep state.
Yeah. Oh my God.
He rules the world.
He is the deep state.
It's like the wife. It's like the wife of the Scientology leader right now. Where is Daniel Day-Lewis right now?
Like nobody can. I'm telling you, the man does not come off of motherfucking Day-Lewis Mountain unless he makes a movie, promotes it for a few months, and then collects his goddamn Oscar, takes his ass back up on that mountain.
Dude, you remember the movie
Krull? With y'all? Like,
do you remember the movie
Pause?
Do you remember the movie Krull?
Yes.
With the castle that disappeared and reappeared in a different place every day. Daniel Day-Lewis Mountain does that. It just vanishes every day and appears somewhere else.
You never see it. You just know there's a part of California you cannot buy. They go, hey, all that you see this.
So Daniel Day-Lewis owns
250 acres of just barren land. Well, we got homeless people here in California. We can't sell that. We can't sell that.
NORAD may be able to track Santa.
Like NORAD can't even see it.
NORAD may be able to track Santa, but they ain't tracking Mountain.
They ain't tracking the Day-Lewis Mountain. Day-Lewis Mountain hovers in. Like that shit is like.
Day-Lewis Mountain lives somewhere kind of close to the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
But it's like on the opposite end because it's like here's the Bermuda Triangle is one end of the globe, but then Day-Lewis Mountain is on the other end. So it kind of
it's the pyramid ship from Stargate.
Yes,
exactly.
He was the one. Day-Lewis Mountain was created and built right after Amelia Earhart flew right over the Bermuda Triangle. It was made. Stuart Day-Lewis. Yeah, Stuart Day-Lewis actually bought that land.
Flew in here, and then boom, then Day-Lewis Mountain appeared.
Yeah, like Stuart Day-Lewis was a British man that went all the way past the bottom part of America just to get to the Bermuda Triangle. He's like, I will build Day-Lewis Mountain here, and it'll be for my great-great-grandson Daniel, who literally, that motherfucker does not come off that mountain unless there's an Oscar involved. Like, and don't let him lose. Like when he lost for Gangs of New York, I know he was pissing the motherfucker.
Ooh.
I spent a year away from my wife and my children, Daniela and Daniel Jr., just so I could make Gangs of New York. I was assured that I was going to win an Oscar. I don't even know.
Day-Lewis Mountain now. Let us go.
I don't even know who the fuck won that year.
We shall not return for 7 full moons. You shall not see or hear from Daniel Day-Lewis for 7
7 more years. And then he goes and does There Will Be Blood. And people go, you can't vote against Daniel Day-Lewis this year. You fucking better not. You better not. That man put on a country Oklahoman accent to say something like, drink your milkshake. I'll drink it all up. Got a straw. Like, get that man an Oscar and stop fucking with us before Day-Lewis Mountain fucking attacks us. Like, I don't know if Cuba or Florida can handle the might of Day-Lewis Mountain. Don't play. Get that man an Oscar.
He's never coming off the mountain again. He's retired, so
he retired.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he's only
well,
60. He's only 66 years old too. So
well, I guess Day-Lewis Mountain just disappeared and it's never coming back.
There is no actor.
He's in another galaxy by now.
There's no actor in cinema that has 3 Oscars for Best Actor. I think because Kevin Spacey has one for supporting and best an actor. Denzel has one for supporting an actor. Day-Lewis has 3 motherfucking Oscars for Best Actor. He does not do supporting. And now that he's retired, I guess.
Oh, he actually returned to Earth on January 12th of this year to attend like a party or something honoring Martin Scorsese. So that's the last sighting we have of Daniel Day-Lewis. He's back in space now, headed out of the solar system.
His ass
he's back.
Day-Lewis Mountain is cloaked forever. I mean, he never has to come off the bitch. Like,
he's back in that other dimension that the Bermuda Triangle is.
That's
opposite
he jumped
of that.
He jumped into that wormhole. He jumped to that wormhole out by Saturn. Is now another galaxy. He's gone.
Wait a minute. Are y'all trying to tell me that Day-Lewis and Kang know each other? Like,
obviously.
Kang's like, when I do the multi-dimensional thing, I stop over at Daniel Day-Lewis's house because it's right in the middle. It's
for
in the middle between 2 dimensions.
He stops over for some tips and tricks.
Yeah, like,
hey, Daniel, I need some help.
Hey, Daniel, how did you act your way out of this? Because right now I gotta go trim the timeline. How did you act your way out of that? Well, when I won my first Oscar, I played a guy who couldn't use anything but his left foot. And it's like, I can imagine Kang saying, I got some great lessons. I got some great lessons on multidimensional warfare from Daniel Day-Lewis playing the guy who could only paint with his left foot. Like, do you understand? You know how Robert Downey Jr. said never go full retard? That's only worked once. That's only worked once in the history of cinema, and that was Daniel Day-Lewis. I'm gonna end the show with that. Ponder that, if you will. Ponder it. Someone did go full retardation. I'm not making fun of people with retardation, and got an Oscar for it. Yeah. Make that. I want that to make you feel good. Yeah. Go on YouTube. Just type in my left foot. Just take a look. You'll see. Yeah, you'll see. So
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel fucking Day-Lewis. That motherfucker. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done for the evening. Go watch some movies. We will talk shit with you. What are we doing next week?
I think next week, Luke Cage. Or either Luke Cage or I think either Luke Cage or the Blade movies.
Let's do Luke Cage because I want to. I
thought Blade was after that, so
yeah, I want to. Okay,
Luke Cage and then Blade.
Yeah,
all right, yeah.
I want to do Blade at the end because I got some choice words from them Luke Cage movies. That's another thing that Neil Adams taught me about Black people in comic books, but I'll save it till next week. All right, see y'all. Peace. Have fun.